Hey, it's Kelly here, former crack addict, recovery coach, and Life Beyond Sobriety. That is my private online community for people in addiction recovery who want to set big goals now that they're sober and make those goals happen. We learn strategies in weekly live coaching sessions to make those things come true. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com and check it out.
Moo. Moo.
Ox had it all. He had a good one. He had money in the bank. She didn't care when he drank. Didn't care that he wasn't good looking. Ox had a job. He had food on the table. He had a car that would drive. Just a little bust on the right-hand side. Most everything was comfy and stable, but Ox had a vice. He thought the strip clubs were nice, and got cleaned out by a floozy meat spice. Ox had it all right. Working in the graveyard shift. He had lost his job, he lost his car. His woman set him adrift. Working in the graveyard shift. I had it all right. Working in the graveyard shift. They made the bills on. Pay the bills on. The graveyard. The graveyard.
Hey, it's Kelly here, former crack addict, recovery coach, and Life Beyond Sobriety. That is my private online community for people in addiction recovery who want to set big goals now that they're sober and make those goals happen. We learn strategies in weekly live coaching sessions to make those things come true. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com and check it out 2 weeks for free.
What up? What up? Welcome to the Graveyard Shift. This is episode 104. Let me get my mic a little closer. Make sure y'all can hear me. Am I good, y'all? Y'all can hear me? Cool. Oh, man. It's been a long day, y'all. I'm tired, man. Let's start off with the quote. Y'all already know the quote. Y'all know the quote, man. You can't buy energy. You got to get some sleep. Those are wise words from my main man, Breezy. Man, y'all. It's been a long day. This is episode 104. That's one step closer to 500, man. We'll be at 500 before you know it. What's up, everybody in the chat? Who we got? Cross. Oh, what up, Chill? Chill in the chat. Jeremy, Sam, some familiar faces. D Bell, Sam. What's up, y'all? Man, I don't want to take too much time. I probably won't be a long stream. I think we did 4 hours last night. Y'all know we're good to go 7-8 hours around here, but I'm gonna probably keep it short tonight. I just want to talk about my Sacramento Kings. We started off real slow, and everybody wrote us off so fast. And I was just trying to tell everybody, like, we got a lot of basketball to play, yo. And I mean, like at the time we were in the 12 seed. Yeah, okay, it looked bad. But when you look at it though, we were like 5 games out the 6 seed, and it's the West. And we had a really high pace, fast paced offense last year, year before. We were running real fast. We acquired DeMar DeRozan, Debo coming, We went and got DeMar DeRozan. And he's not as quick pace as we are. You know what I'm saying? It slowed some things down. I think it took some time. We needed to take the time to get him adapted to our offense and get our offense adapted to him. You know what I mean? I think we needed a big wing that could ISO score like DeMar DeRozan. He's shown he has those capabilities. You can't deny it. And it just takes time. I think Mike Brown kind of ran his course with us. We ran our course with Mike Brown. Shout out to him. He was a hell of a coach, but some things had to happen, So it started, everybody was, oh, y'all going to lose De'Aaron Fox. Yada, 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 yada. We got, Mike Brown got up out of here. I haven't heard any more trade rumors coming out of Sacramento. Whether or not De'Aaron Fox still wants to get traded or what, if he's going to sign, I don't know. I made a graveyard shift addressing that. If he got to go, he got to go. See ya. You know what I'm saying? That's that. And we lost that first game, and we haven't lost since. De'Aaron played those. We won 2. He got busy, and then I think he got he hurt something in his glute. You know what I'm saying? A butt cheek injury. He missed those 4. We've been winning. Everybody was, oh, but who have you been playing? It's always excuses when it comes to Sacramento. You're not playing nobody. You're not playing nobody. And then we go to TD Garden tonight, and what happened? I told y'all, if we got Domantas Sabonis, we got action. You know what I'm saying? We got Malik Monk, DeMar DeRozan. That's the big 3 right now. When De'Aaron come back and whatever happens with De'Aaron, then that's going to be that. But right now, that's the big 3 right now. DeMontis, Malik, DeMar. Debo is coming. Debo is coming. Yeah, I see people was so we got asked. Well, we all got asked the question: who was the second best team in the West behind OKC? We got asked that today on the panel, and I mean, I said it. You know what I'm saying? I meant what I said. I said, well, who has the longest winning streak in the West right now? It was 5 at the time, but it's 6 now. It's us. Who's balling? We are. Who's dangerous? We are. Who's cooking? We are. We got Chicago next. You know what we're going to do with them, so that's going to make it 7 in a row. Man, I told y'all, Debo coming. Tuck your chain. Tuck your chain. The beam will light again. Now, let's look at some things. Let's play a little basketball, y'all. I'm going to go back to – I don't think we need to go all the way back to the Mavericks. I mean, nobody – like, they were hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really want to, like – yeah, they were hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, that's nothing. That's nothing. That was an easy win. Easy win. Hold on a second, y'all. Jeremy, you said if we get Rob Will, you'll see something in us. I would like to get Rob Will. I would like to get Walker Kessler. I would like something like that. That would be great. That would be dope. But let me see something real quick. So it started with the Mavericks. We beat them by 10 points. They had us on the ropes actually at the beginning of that game. Spencer Dinwiddie was playing amazing. We pulled that through. De'Aaron Fox went off. We played the Sixers. They came to town. We took care of them. Then the Grizzlies, we took care of them as well. So the Grizzlies, Malik Monk. Let's look at some. Let's look at some of these box scores too. So that's the game when De'Aaron actually got hurt. Was against the Grizzlies. He still finished that game with 23. Debo had 29. Malik 31. You know, and in this game, you see Keon Ellis played 34 minutes. That's a big key. Keon Ellis is a big key to what's going on right now. Domantas Sabonis came through with 17 and 10. Let me go to the next game against the Warriors. So this game, there's no De'Aaron, but that's okay. Domantas 22 and 13. Just a regular day in the office. 22, 13, and 7. Regular day in the office. Malik, 26 and 12. 12 assists. Another day in the office. You know, Keon, 24 minutes. Trey Lyles, 24 minutes. DeMar DeRozan, as far as the stats go, didn't look too impressive, but he's still a presence. You know, we can't deny this. You know what I'm saying? Like Matt said, man, tuck your chain. Debo's coming. Tuck your chain. Well, you know, Woodard says the Celtics missed a lot of threes and Sabonis cleaned the glass because of it. That's what happens. You live and die by the three ball. You live and die by it. And tonight they died by it. Tonight. And that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? You got to play basketball, not mathsketball. Next game. Now, this next game was probably my favorite game. This game right here had me on edge the whole second half. If you missed this Sacramento Kings Miami Heat game, I'm sorry for you. I really wish you would have seen this game. This was a hell of a game. Went to double overtime. I mean, DeMar DeRozan went completely ballistic in the overtime fourth quarter. He finished the game with 30. Domantas finished the game 21, 18, and 11. Like I told you before, if we got Domantas, we got action. Malik Monk, 23 and 6, add 5 rebounds to that. That's the big three. DeMar, 30. 34 and 3. Domantas 21, 11, and 18. Malik 23, 6, and 5. Keon Ellis 49 big minutes. 49 big minutes. And then tonight we go to the TD Garden and shut down the defending champs. And mind you, I was on playback tonight. We was on playback tonight with Gil's Arena. If you missed that, you know what I'm saying, you missed a great time. So I didn't get to sit there and watch this whole game. I was in and out trying to go in and out from my own my other laptop, trying to watch a little bit of it, trying to stay focused on what we was doing. So I really didn't see much of the game. I had to go back and be a highlight merchant, you know what I'm saying, and watch little pieces of the game. And I watched like the fourth quarter, which wasn't really all that great, you know what I mean? But from what I did see, it just looked like pure dominance from Domantas Sabonis, of course. Dominance. That's just what it is. It's dominance. When you do go to the team stats and you see that the Celtics went 11 for 41, we went 18 for 47 from three range. You know what I mean? So it was another game with, what was that, 88 threes shot in the game? A lot of threes, you know? I mean, man, I don't know, man. What do y'all think? I'm not trying to sell y'all on the Kings, man. Like, y'all know how I feel about us already. When the Celtics lose, they seem to get run out. That's what they get when they count on the three. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. I mean, I think from what I've seen with the Celtics, and if you can even look at that OKC game with the Celtics, like they gotta be more assertive. They gotta switch their flow up a little bit. They just can't play that we're just gonna outshoot everybody's style every night. I just don't think that that's gonna. I don't think that's a recipe for a repeat, yo. I don't think that just trying to outshoot everybody is a recipe for a repeat. If you're not the Warriors of old with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, I don't think you could just rely on just outshooting everybody. I think that's a recipe for disaster, especially when you're playing against a monster like Domantas Sabonis that can clean glass. And he knocked that. He went 3 for 4 tonight from three range himself. He shot 4 threes. I know a lot of people were down on Domantas because of the first round playoffs in 2023 when he wasn't really shooting the ball, and that was just him running the offense. Whatever, you don't even got to get into that, but he can shoot the ball, yo. He can shoot the ball. Right now, we are, let me see, believe we're the 10 seed now or something like that. Still not great. Okay, so we're the 9 seed, tied for the 9 seed with Golden State, I guess. We're a game and a half behind the Clippers. We're 3 games out of the 5 seed, and the Mavericks have the 5 seed right now. Luka's hurt. Kyrie's been in and out the lineup. They're going to drop. We're 3.5 games behind the Nuggets in the 4 seed, 5 games out of the 3 seed. We played 38 games this year. So what's that? 46 games left? There's 46 games left in the season, yo. 46 games left in the season. And y'all want me to count on my squad already? You must be insane. You must be crazy. You must be crazy. Anybody in the chat, did y'all see the OKC New York game? Because that got ugly. That got ugly. That's the game we were supposed to be watching on playback. We really didn't watch that game past halftime. Like that was an embarrassment. I did not expect that from the Knicks. I actually thought the Knicks were going to win that game. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought the Knicks were going to win that game. I thought they would be able to assert themselves against OKC, and I was wrong. I mean, Isaiah Joe came out going crazy. It was ugly, y'all. It was ugly. Let me see. They end up winning that game. They end up winning that game by 25, y'all. SGA had 39. I mean, this dude, he just don't stop scoring the basketball, bro. He just does not stop scoring that basketball. 39 from SGA. J-Dub had 19. And Isaiah Joe had 31. I mean, that's the bulk of the scoring. 31 from Isaiah Joe. God. So Isaiah Joe and SGA combined for 70 points themselves. And then 19 by Jalen Williams. That's crazy, y'all. Oh, my God. I mean, OG Anunoby with 4 points. Mikal Bridges with 0. OG and Mikal, they combined for 0 for 12 from three-point range. 2 for 17 total. Oh, man. 4 rebounds, 4 assists combined. Yeah, you got to get more from OG and Mikal. That's just despicable. I mean, Josh Hart, of course, he played hard. You know what you're going to get from Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson and Cat, they tried to put it together, but this was just this is embarrassing. This is just embarrassing, y'all. I got didn't even play in the fourth. Right. I mean, that's just sad, man. That's just sad. The Knicks got demolished, man. I thought they were gonna do much better than that. What can you say about that? What can you really say about that? I'm sure we'll talk about it tomorrow on Chill with Chill. Y'all make sure to tap into that. We're actually gonna go at 12:30 Eastern time instead of 12 o'clock like we usually go. We're pushing it back 30 minutes tomorrow, but man, well, I'm pretty sure we'll talk about that. We're gonna talk about some playoff predictions tomorrow, do some seeding and stuff like that. So it'll be a fun show tomorrow, man. Y'all tap into that. But I don't know how much time we're gonna spend on that game because it was just complete dominance from the beginning. Like they the lead just ballooned really quick. So I don't know if we'll talk too much about that game, but if you saw it, you know. Uh Trent, I don't even know. Like I said, we didn't watch much of it. Like we didn't watch much of it. The game got out of hand quick. We were mostly watching the Bucks Orlando game and arguing about Kobe and Shaq. That's what we did for the. That was the bulk of playback tonight. The bulk of playback tonight with Players Choice and Gills Arena was watching the first quarter of OKC New York. Then we watched uh, Milwaukee, Orlando, and we argued about Kobe and Shaq. That was the bulk of it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Giannis was definitely dominant in that. Paolo played really good. Woodage. So you asked, is Kobe a sidekick or not? I mean, yeah, he was a sidekick for the majority of the time he spent with Shaq. I don't think that's even a knock. Did I get into it with Gil? Nah, actually, me and Gil was agreeing on a lot of the Kobe talk. Um, I didn't get on there to start a fuss. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with a lot of people on the internet. So disagreeing with a lot of Gil's take isn't gonna make me like get up there and try to cause a problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that, especially like we on the main stage on playback. I'm not gonna take that time to be out there, you know. I got more sense and class than that. I'm not gonna be up there acting up. But it was no need to. It was a great stream. It was cordial. It was all love. Um, yeah, have fun. With mechanics and everybody. It was the regular guys, me, Mars, Chill, Ron, and then Gil and mechanics. So it was cool. Um, Kobe was a high scoring sidekick up there with prime Jerry West. Yeah, I mean we can't deny the facts, man. I mean RP Bean, you know what I'm saying? We all love Bean. We all miss Bean, but it's not disrespecting him saying that he was a sidekick to arguably the most dominant player to ever touch the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? Like, though people shouldn't take that so personally. You know what I mean? All right. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me to think that that's an insult. I don't think it's an insult. Yeah. Us. Yeah. So Owen was really the only time him and Shaq were closest. So I don't know what's going on. Or no chill, Bill chill. What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Jimmy. You said or no. So, man. But yeah, man. I don't think it was a big deal. But I mean, you got to think about that though. Like there was a lot more to it than just scoring the basketball. You know what I'm saying? There's rebounding involved. There's defense on the block. There's rim protection involved. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot more to it than just simply stats though. You know what I'm saying? So we can't just look at that and we can't act like Kobe was getting double teamed. Shaq was getting triple teamed. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, Shaq was getting triple teamed. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a knock. It's just the fact that Shaquille O'Neal was the most dominant force in the league by far. Like by far, there was nobody as dominant as Shaq. Well, I mean, I won't say by far because Tim Duncan was pretty dominant at that time too. KG was coming around too, but y'all know what I mean though. Like Shaq was imposing his will on everybody. Like everybody. There was nobody that could guard Shaq one on one. I mean, we can act like Ben Wallace locked Shaq up, but he didn't. I mean, he played better than anybody else did, but he didn't lock Shaq. You know what I'm saying? That's not what happened at all. That was a team effort. A lot of guys put in on that. Yo, Ken, what's up, bro?
What's going on, Big Ops, man?
Yeah, man. We just we,
It sounded like your mic kind of went out there. I don't think I heard you.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. You sound a little low though.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Let's see if I can turn my mic up a little bit.
Yeah, a little muffled. That's all. That's all good. But yeah, that's all. We was just going over a couple. Like we was on the playback stream tonight, and we had kind of had a semi heated debate about Kobe and Shaq and whether or not Kobe was a sidekick. Which, you know, like I said before, it's not a knock to say that you were a sidekick to the most dominant force in basketball. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. I don't think it's a disrespectful statement.
Well, you know, I had caught that too, man. And I want to say big ups to you guys, man. Big props on the collab with Gil and Rashad. And, you know, I see, Players Choice doing big things out there today, man. So that was a good one. But, I don't, for me, I guess, kind of like what you were saying, I don't see where the knock can be made about being a sidekick when there, to me, there can be levels of being a sidekick. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where you can look at a guy like a Kobe Bryant and even a Scottie Pippen, and you can say, yeah, these guys are sidekicks, but when you look at what they had to do in order for them to accomplish what they did alongside the quote unquote main guy, it's like if they aren't there, what then happens for that other, for the main guy to be able to accomplish what they accomplished? So I mean, I get it in a way, but I don't like throwing that whole thing out there like Kobe was a sidekick and I mean you would know this, but as a Spurs fan, I sidekick where, especially for those Western Conference Finals, man, it was like sidekick where.
Yeah, man. I mean, he was amazing though. That's what I'm saying. He was amazing. He was definitely was. So, and that's what I'm saying. It's not no knock. Kobe game spoke for itself. You know what I'm saying? It still speaks for itself to this day. You know what I mean? So, I don't think it was a disrespectful thing to say. But
Oh no, I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah, actually, you know what? The last time I believe we was up here together, um, since then there's been a shift in the standings. I
Yeah,
believe.
my boys are going like I believe a 3-game losing streak. So I think you guys are either tied with us or you guys are ahead of us by I think like a half a game right now.
Yeah, just a half a game, and that's the point about the West. The West is so close. It's so stacked up. Like we're just stacked up on top of each other, piled up. So, you know, a couple game winning streak, a couple game losing streak, it changes everything.
Oh yeah, like right now I'm kicking myself because I'm like looking at it for the week, especially for me because I'm like it's a young team, especially with like Victor and everybody of that nature. So it's like I really want him to gain that play in / playoff experience. So it's like I'm looking at almost every game, like every game really does matter for this team. And I'm looking at like if we miss the play in because we lost both games against Chicago, I'm gonna be too heated.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I definitely. I think that's my thing. I think every game matters. I think every game matters. It's just like during the game. I think every possession matters. Like basketball is not like wrestling. You know what I mean? Like basketball is not like wrestling. Whereas like when you in wrestling, you could be getting your ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? By on the points, and then at the very end of the match, you can pin somebody and win the match. You know what I'm saying? You could get beat 21-7 in wrestling, and then that last second I can pin you and I win.
Yeah.
Basketball not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to score. I need like every possession counts. Every game counts.
And with me, I think not necessarily like every game doesn't count, but I think for teams like the OKCs, the Clevelands, the Bostons, those teams up there where you look at those teams where those are the guys that you can really say are the championship contenders. You already know what you're kind of getting for those guys. But like for the young teams, I'm looking at them like, man, what I want to see from a game to game, week to week, month to month is a progression. And I want to be able to see from these guys where it's like, okay, how are we getting better here? How are we getting better there? For the last couple of weeks or so, man, I've been almost about to break my TV because I can't understand why we're not playing Steph Castle in the clutch alongside Chris Paul. Like I see him as a guy like we drafted him to be, maybe our next point guard, but it's like we don't have him in the game for him to get those live like on the court, real time experience. So it's like I don't understand what I didn't understand what was happening, what was going on. But I'm like you though. I do think every game matters. I just think for different teams and different situations, it carries different weight, man.
Right. Well, if you're a team that you don't expect to compete, like for instance, for the Kings, like we have to compete. We have to win. Like we have to get to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like we are that's the stage we're in. Like we can't like not making the playoffs is a bad look. It's unacceptable. Like we have to win basketball games. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they matter to us. Like even though we started off slow, and I was saying like there's a lot of basketball left to play. I wasn't saying that those losses didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like every game for us counts. There's teams like maybe even for y'all, like if the Spurs, if y'all don't make the playoffs, it's not really a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got a bright future. Y'all are still putting your team together.
I got a question for you. What piece would you really like to see on the Kings, and what how long do you think, like, okay, with how long do you think y'all got left with Sabonis? Like, I know y'all on like a kind of clock because he getting older or whatever. He like 28, right?
Yeah, so he's still. I think he got the months. I think he's 29. I think 28,
20, yeah,
29. So he got. I mean, he got time. He got years left. He got 5 years if you ask me.
right,
Um, it's more so about De'Aaron Fox.
right.
If De'Aaron gonna stay, is De'Aaron gonna go? You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is as far as the window goes. Our window right now is depending on what's De'Aaron going to do. Is he going to resign? Are we going to trade him? If we do trade him, are we going to trade him for some players that are ready to win right now? What are we going to do? As far as pieces, I would like to see pieces like like Walker Kessler, somebody like that. Like let's say if we did trade De'Aaron though. I would be wanting to trade De'Aaron to Orlando, you know what I mean, and get like Jalen Suggs, Jonathan Isaac, pieces like that, pieces of dudes that can go, you know what I'm saying, dudes that can ball and play defense, you know what I mean. But I don't want to trade De'Aaron though. Just for the record, I'm just saying like if he gotta go, then he gotta go. Whatever, all right, it's whatever. We can, you know what I'm saying. We good as long as we got the Mountains, we got action. That's where I stand. I stand on that.
So, I'm with it. I think y'all missing, like, I wouldn't even say like big things. I feel like it's just a couple minor pieces and like something like defensive wise and a little. I wouldn't even say y'all need more like a rotation, but because I like Trey Lyles. Like I've been big on Trey Lyles for like the last couple of years, so
Yeah,
I feel like y'all missing like maybe one or two more pieces, but it's really minor. Like I don't think people when they watch y'all like they actually like okay, or they just everybody think like okay they just need a superstar. Nah, it ain't like that. Like DeMontis is a superstar in his own right.
right.
Fox is a
I
superstar
don't
in his
think.
own right.
I don't think we're missing nothing major. I think it's definitely just little pieces. And the young fella, Carter, I like him.
Yeah,
you know what I
I
mean.
like
So
him too.
he was a good pickup. I wish he would have been healthy from the beginning of the season. We could have used him in some of those losses, those close losses we had.
Right. I
But
feel like especially that game against the Lakers. Y'all would have beat them for sure.
Yeah,
If
and
y'all had,
that's just embarrassing. Just getting swept by the Lakers this season. That's just embarrassing.
yeah.
But yeah, man. Like I said, I would like for us to go get like Walker Kessler. I think Walker Kessler would be a good pickup for us.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at like a. I don't know how it's possible, but like a Nick Claxton or something, if you become available like in something like free agency, I wouldn't be mad at that because I feel
yeah,
like
that would be dope.
the type of defense y'all were when y'all were winning a couple years ago, like when y'all went up with Golden State, the defense y'all had then, I feel like it was pretty like okay, like y'all had some identity. Like last couple years, y'all kind of got away from it a little bit, but I can kind of see it coming back. Like these last couple games, like okay, that toughness coming back. Like okay, Sacramento back. Like they getting somewhere.
I think it has a lot to do with just like, don't get me wrong, I think Mike Brown was a hell of a coach. I just think it kind of just got stale. I think it kind of got stagnant. I think Doug Christie's bringing a little more energy, bringing some energy back. And he's playing Keon Ellis.
Facts. I didn't understand that at all. I'm like, and then I'm watching games. It's like, okay, we know what Monk gonna do when he come off the bench, but he can play defense, but he not Keon Ellis on defense. So it's like, imagine if you had that once where those two, like Keon is a pest, so nobody wants like these top guards in the league. They don't like to be guarded full court, and he gonna guard you full court. He on you all night. Like if he on you, he on you. So
yeah, for sure. And the thing about it is, I don't. A lot of people just was saying like, oh, he has to start. I don't even care if he starts or not. He just got to play.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He just got to play. We do got this super chat real quick from John Cena. He says, Ox, is it crazy to say Boston has gotten worse? Man, what do y'all think about that? Y'all think Boston got worse?
I don't think they got worse. I just think they've been dealing with injuries this last month, so it's like it's kind of weird. Like they can't really catch a chemistry with each other, so it's kind of been holding them back. Like Porzingis healthy, then Drew Holiday go down, then somebody else go down. It's like nobody's ever just been fully healthy for these last couple months. But when they were fully healthy at the beginning of the season, we saw what it was with Boston. Like we know what it is with them.
Right. Yeah. I don't think Boston got worse. I just think it's just part of it. It's just part of it. It's just it's a long season. It's up and down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They'll be all right. They'll be fine.
I think Boston out. I think they're on that wave where it's like.
Bro, your mic is muffled bad, bro.
Oh, my bad. Hold on, let me see.
Hey. I see another chat comment in the chat. It said from Robbie's asking, "What do I think that will end up?" Honestly, bro, I think we should finish this season fourth, fifth, sixth seed. We should be fourth, fifth, or sixth seed in the West for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of where I had y'all before the year started. I kind of had y'all like fourth, fifth. I was more like I was saying in the comments. I was more like, okay, I feel like once playoff time comes, this half court offense could be like insane. Like you got DeMar, you got Fox, you got Monk. We know what they do. We got Sabonis. We know what they do. It's like all that together. Nah, I don't. I think that's kind of what I was missing in that series against the Warriors. Like somebody that can keep you steady. Like De'Aaron was hooping. Sabonis might have had like some bad games, but if y'all had. I feel like if y'all had like
DeMar didn't have any bad games. He just got out rebounded.
Right. Yeah.
Them games.
Yeah. Looney was awesome. I don't know. I still don't understand him. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. He just got out rebounded a few games, but he didn't have any bad games. It was just when it came down to it, Steph Curry. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And in that last game with De'Aaron being broke, having a broke bone in his hand. I just think that Mike Brown should have played Davion Mitchell a whole lot more to go out there and just try to slow Steph down. You're not going to lock Steph, but he could have put him out there just to try to slow Steph down.
Definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we're going to be just fine. Like we have a lot of games left to play. Yeah. A lot. There's a lot of basketball left to play. I'm looking at the standings right now. And OKC is the only team I don't want to play in the playoffs.
Right. Yeah, no, that's that, I don't know. They got some.
That's it. And even them, I'm not scared of them. I'm
Okay.
just like, if obviously that's the team we just don't want to play. Like
Right.
all the other teams, I'm not worried about Houston at all. Like I want Houston first round.
Right.
I'm not worried about Dallas. I'm not worried about Minnesota. We could beat Denver for
Yeah,
sure.
about to say that. I feel like y'all would give Denver a run for their money. Like,
Yeah. So really it's Houston, and Memphis. Houston, Memphis, and Denver are the three teams we want. We want Houston, Memphis, and Denver.
yeah, I feel like yeah, definitely Houston. I don't know. Like Houston, don't get me wrong. I like what they're doing. It's just you gotta kind of see it first. Like it's one of those like they young. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it in the playoffs. So kind of how the OKC was last year. What made everybody think they were gonna be as good as they were this year or whatever. Like OKC, when I think who they played last year, Pelicans, right? First
Yeah,
round.
Pelicans first round. Yeah.
Everybody was like Pelicans. Like I was hearing people say Pelicans got a shot. They
I thought they did, but Zion was down.
Yeah, Zion was out. So yeah, if Zion would play, for sure it would have been different. But everybody was kind of counting them out. It was like, okay, they number one seed. They'll probably get bounced the first round. They young, blah blah blah. But they kind of proved to everybody. And then when they won that series, who did they face? They faced
Dallas.
Dallas next series, and they put up a good fight against Dallas. So it's like, okay, it kind of gave them some momentum coming into next season. Like, okay, we here. And then see how they hooping now.
Oh, I think OKC got lucky, and the Lakers were unfortunate because if the Lakers could have got OKC the first round, I think they would have been much better off.
Definitely.
Much better off.
I feel like how teams were kind of like trying to hunt to get to, not to play the Nuggets last year and to get to play OKC. They're gonna do the Houston like that this year.
Yeah, try to get Houston.
Yeah, they're gonna try to get Houston. I feel like
I think that's a smart move.
Definitely.
But
the thing about it is, I'm not sure how long Houston can hang on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're the second seed right now, but Memphis is a game and a half behind. Denver's 3 games behind. Dallas is 3.5. Well, I think Dallas is going to slip too with their injuries. Right. So I don't know how long Houston's going to hang on to that 2 seed.
Yeah, I'd be shocked to see them. I thought they would be good, but I didn't think they would be. I feel like they overachieving right now. And it's kind of putting some pressure that they probably not ready for on them yet. But pressure bust pipe. So we'll see. We definitely will see.
Yeah, man. What'd you say?
I said I think they're a surprise team, kind of much like how Sacramento kind of caught a lot of people 2 years ago when they were the 3rd seed. I think that's what's kind of going on with Houston right now. I think a lot of people didn't expect them to be at the level where they're at now, and I think they're kind of catching a lot of teams off guard. So for me, it'd be interesting to see where they are. But me being a Spurs fan, there's still some bums, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that Wu Pig too. I think once Chet come back, it's just gonna make it like, okay, we see how they are now. Like I feel like it's just gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, I just responded to that to him. I told him that I told him they better off without Chet. Yeah. I like them. I like OKC, man. I like OKC a lot. And when Chet gets back, it's gonna be. I mean, I hope they don't rush him back. I hope they don't rush him back, but it's gonna be tough to beat them with Chet, man. It's gonna be real hard to beat them. This is my thing. Now, this is my thing with them, right? When Chet was healthy, Isaiah Hartenstein wasn't. Now that Isaiah Hartenstein is healthy, Chet's not. I think that they're better with Isaiah Hartenstein by himself than they are with Chet by himself.
Right.
That's my only thing. I'm not saying that Isaiah Hartenstein is better than Chet. That's not what I'm saying. And obviously, I'm not saying that they can only have one of them. You know, best case scenario, they have both of them, obviously, right? But I do think the way that they play, I think they're better off with Isaiah Hartenstein than they are with Chet. If they only had one, which isn't the case, purely hypothetical. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Do you
I
think you
think
feel that way because of the different play styles between Chet and Isaiah, or do you
Yeah,
think it's just
that's all it
a
is.
fit?
That's all it is.
I feel like, and I ain't gonna lie, Chet was before he did get hurt, he was hooping. Like he was hooping. But
Mm-hmm.
I think it was kind of taken away from a little bit of SGA greatness, so because Chet was kind of arriving offensively. He was getting like I remember I think it was some games he was like 25 and 12, 25. Like I'm like, damn, like Chet Hooper. Then but you'll look at Shea, and it's like he getting his 20, but he wasn't getting that, you know how last year it was like damn near every game was 30. So it's
Yeah.
like he wasn't looking as efficient as he was looking. His pull up, he was trying that pull up three. He wasn't really in the mid range like he is now. And he not. I feel like it do look like when you watch SGA, he looked a little more comfortable with our hard in the offense because like okay, he don't really need touches, but I got him like as backup. Like he's
Right.
more
Exactly. I Hart don't need all that, and he's. It's like the analogy I made about Rudy Gobert last season when we were talking about Rudy. It's like Rudy Gobert, he produces so much with so little offense ran for him. You know what I'm saying? Just being a lob threat, offensive rebounds, quick dump downs, you know what I'm saying? Like he barely shoots the ball, barely gets the ball, and still produces. Now I'm more so talking about Rudy last couple seasons. I'm not so much talking about, what he's doing this year, but that's kind of what it is with Isaiah Hartenstein. He takes up so little of the offensive like presence, but still produces and he still impacts the offense.
right. Nah,
And he's also a really good defender too. Like Chet might be, but Isaiah Hartenstein is still a really good defender, really good rebounder, dependable guy. And the guys that are playing in at the 3 and 4 for them now, like they're getting more minutes and they're stretching out the defense, stretching out the offense. I really like OKC and what they bring. I really like their tenacity on defense as well.
right. Nah, I do too. Like, I feel like it's just when he first come back, it's gonna be. I hope it don't just mess up because I'm on the same thing as you. Like it's kind of like he come back. It's April or something, and he come back. He mess up what they are going on.
Yeah,
Hope not,
yeah.
but
Come back and get in the way.
yeah,
I'll
that's
be interested
because he
to
don't
see
need
what
his
he
touch.
looks like because for a big guy as tall as he is, he might not have a lot of weight on him, but for his height and Ox, you probably speak to it a little bit more. I want to see how he handles the movement and the contact with it being his hip that he hurt. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I just want to see how he looks when he first comes back. But like, have you being in basketball and you being a big man yourself? Have you kind of like seen like the effects of what that can do to players who have had kind of sort of like those hip injuries?
I don't know much about hip injuries. You know what I'm saying? I can't really speak too much to that, but I will say that I think it's better for them to wait too long than it is to bring him back too quick. You know what I mean? Just with his build, like for instance, like what we were talking about this on the panel just the other day about them still having the ability to make some moves in the trade deadline. If I was OKC, I would make some moves in the trade deadline right now, just in case. You know what I mean? I would try to go get Walker Kessler and Cam Johnson right now, just in case. Just in case it's like, well, Chet, you're not playing at all this year. We're wait, you're not coming back till next year. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what my mind would be right now set on building a team that Chet isn't going to be on this year.
Right. Or even
You know
I would say even a Jakob type, like get something that can
yeah.
hold up. So you don't want to like he come back and you go into the playoffs and it's going to get even more physical. So
Right.
he might re-injure it and now you out check for the next season. It's like you don't want to do that. You want to be more precautious with that type of injury.
Right. I 100% would be building my team with the assumption that Chet's not playing again until October.
Yeah.
And
I
and
think that would be
and,
nasty though for them to go
and
get Walker Kessler and Cam. That's crazy.
I mean, they got 50 draft picks. It's like, what? I mean, what you gonna do?
I mean, who can OKC not get?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like exactly like kind of how I mean, like we was just speaking on with iHeart. I mean, you get a Walker Kessler or something like that. Like we said, he don't need many touches. He just gonna come out,
Right.
his role, play good defense, and you know what I'm saying, do what he's supposed to do. Like he don't need many touches. Like when you get Chet back, he gonna need to pick and pop the, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you might want to do this and that, and like he might have. Like I feel like when he come back, they probably gonna put him. You know, they gonna start him off with minutes restriction, and he probably gonna have to come off the bench. I feel like with the momentum they got now, hopefully it continues. If it do, I feel like that he come off the bench for them in the playoffs. Like, but keep him on that minutes restriction. Don't give him too much of a workload.
Right. Now I'm thinking right now on all the players that, and these aren't necessarily guys that I'm not necessarily talking about just fit. I'm just kind of just spitballing a bunch of guys that are available, that might be available, that OKC could actually go get. And there's a lot of them, bro. Like there's a lot of players that they could really go get. We could talk about Jeremy Grant, Rob Williams, Walker Kessler, John Collins. They could probably still go get Lauri Markkinen.
Crazy.
Rui Hachimura. Who else is out there? Obviously, like we said, Cam Johnson. Nick Claxton. Chris Middleton. Brandon Ingram. They can. I mean, they said they're off limits, but they can call about Trey. They can call about Trey Murphy.
I fuck with Trey Murphy. He's nice.
Man, bro, there's a lot more guys too that could potentially be available.
When you
if you were them, would you take the risk on trying to go out and get a Jonathan Isaac?
I would go get Jonathan Isaac. Hell yeah, I'd go get Jonathan Isaac.
I don't think he's available though. I think they know kind of like okay, we know what we got here, and we trying to keep him and hide him as long as we can, unless he just come like okay, he asked for too much money or something. But I was thinking,
what would you be willing to give up for Jonathan Isaac though? Like I would give up a couple of draft picks for him.
Yeah, I would give up maybe a first and a second and something to make the contracts align.
2 first.
I would gladly
off the bench. Yeah, 2 first who was off the bench.
Yeah. I don't know. They get Jonathan Isaac. That'll be crazy. I'm just thinking how versatile they already are. And then you could damn near play him at the backup big, and I ain't know. His defense is crazy.
I mean, think about that. Like when
Murray trade, we'll be all right.
Nah, it's straight. Think about like when Chet comes back, and if they had a Jonathan Isaac, like you could play Chet and Jonathan Isaac together.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
But Ox, man, we got Zach Collins waiting for you, bro.
Nah.
I got Zach Collins and 2 first-round draft picks waiting for you, man. All I'm asking for is Keegan.
Nah, bro, I'm school.
I said a first and a second. What's your name in the chat? Wu Pig. Yeah, I said the first and the second. I mean, you gotta kind of give up a first just because it's like, what you got all these first for, bro? Like you got 4 to 5 first round picks this year.
I would consider 2 first round picks though.
Yeah,
you got 100 of them.
Exactly. It's like, okay, if we do give you our pick, more than likely we're gonna get the 25th through the 30th. So it's like, you're not really gonna hit on that pick too many times. Like you can, but it's not that valuable. Especially if you're the Thunder. Like if I'm the Thunder,
the opportunity to win a championship doesn't come around often.
That often, yeah, no.
And
So
you
it's
have,
like if I have 4 first-round draft picks next year, 3 the year after that, 3 the next year after that, 2 like I got a bunch of first-round draft picks. I'm giving them up. Like I would gladly give up one of next year's and then one 2 or 3 years down the road. However, you know what I'm saying, whatever it may be.
right.
Easy, bro, to go get a player like Jonathan Isaac that can help me secure a championship, bro. It's worth a championship.
Facts.
And the way they have the draft picks lined up anyway, it's like, of course, with them having that many, a lot of those draft picks aren't even their picks anyway. So it's like
Right, they got
1 year we can give you a 76ers pick. This year we can give you a Clippers pick, something to that effect. But it's like they don't necessarily have to give up like their pick in order to just go out and go get a player. You know what I mean? Because they're going to be drafted in the high 20s, low 20s anyway for the foreseeable future.
right. Yeah, that's
And
what
then
I'm.
they still got the young kid over there that hasn't played.
Yeah, Topic. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah.
you got him, and he was. I was hearing about him for at least the last 2 to 3 years. Like he was going to be special. So if y'all developmental system that good and he developed right, it's like now you got to find room for him. So it's like you getting all these pieces, and it's like eventually you're gonna have to do something. Because like you said, the championship window ain't that like it only comes every so often. Like you got to capitalize on it when you get it. So it's like it's here now. I would
be willing to package him for Cam Johnson.
exactly.
I was about to say, because I look at him the same way I looked at the way they handled Josh Giddey. I think Josh Giddey caught a lot of heat for unnecessary reasons, but I think Josh Giddey is actual, like, he's a really good player. And I think what got him was everybody said that he couldn't shoot and maybe his defense wasn't as good. But when you built the type of team that they ended up building, I look at a guy like Topic, where if you have problems with Giddey, unless Topic does develop an outside shot, I don't see where he brings that much of a difference. So I think Topic is another one of those guys where maybe they showcase him and he just goes to like the highest bidder, so to speak. But I mean, I think it'd be interesting to see how it all works out, especially with him, being hurt and then seeing what he'll look like when he plays with the team come next year. Because I don't think he'll be coming off I don't think he'll be coming straight into a situation where he'll be taking the ball out of Shea or J Dub's hands whenever he is on the court. You know what I mean? So I think it'd be interesting to see how they use him.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Jeremy, you want me to pull you up on this other one? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the other one started tweaking. That was my bad.
It's all good.
But
Yeah, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, OKC is in a very privileged position right now. The other day, because we had this conversation on the panel the other day, and I think it was Chill was saying that he doesn't think they should make any moves, and I disagree full-heartedly. I think they need to make a move right now if they can.
And I feel like who's the next on that list, and I would probably give them next year till they need to make a move, a big move or something. I would say the Rockets too. Like I feel like the Rockets should definitely be especially with the Cam Whitmore thing. It's like okay, he seemed disgruntled. So the more he seemed disgruntled, it's like making him more available for a trade. So it's like they need to do something. Maybe I would give them at least next year because they just now getting pretty good. So it's like,
Man, no bums ain't talking about
but
that.
if
Ain't nobody worried
I
about
feel like I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking since you brought up the Pelicans, I don't know how the fit would be. I might ask for Zion. if I'm the Thunder, I might ask for Zion. You got 5 picks, well 4 picks, potentially 5 this year. You give up,
but he makes too much though.
yeah, and that's what I was thinking about that too. But I'm like, I'll try to find some way to make that happen. Something.
Yeah, I don't know about Zion. I'm not sure about all that.
The Pelicans
I can't. Matter of fact, I'm sure about it. No, I'm good on Zion.
Yeah, I'm about to say now the Pelicans are another team where they have like a gold mine of players that if they went to other situations, they could kind of help teams get over it. Where I'm looking at a guy like even DeJounte, who his reputation might have been like soiled a little bit here lately. I still think he would have helped any team, particularly if he was coming off the bench, being a backup point. I think he could help a contending team right now to be able to get over the hump. But then you have guys like Trey Murphy, you have Herb. Um, I really like Jordan Hawkins. That's a guy I really like, where he's a knockdown shooter. But maybe somebody can see if they can get a couple of pieces that they might need off the New Orleans team, and that might help them win a championship for this year.
I honestly feel like New Orleans need to pull Sacramento and just say, Willie Green, yeah, it was nice working with you, but you got to go. Because I don't know what he doing with Jordan Hawkins. It's like when he was healthy, they wasn't playing him much. Like you give him 10 here, 20 here. It's like, but then when he come in, it's like he giving you 20. Like we all seen that when he went on that little spree when he was going for like 20 here, 20 there, 20 there. It's like, damn it, he can shoot. Like he looked like, I'm not gonna say he looked like. I mean, I'm not comparing him to Ray Allen, but like when he come off that screen, it's damn near Ray Allen-esque. Like he can shoot the hell out the ball. I don't know. And then it's like they've been missing that for the last couple of years. Anyways, like everybody know, like they mostly shoot mid range, like Brandon Ingram, mid range shooter. You got another mid range shooter in DeJounte Murray. You got Zion, who's strictly, I mean, 1 to 3 feet. So, and he can post up a little bit. You got Ease Missy. I like him. I like him in the draft. I was like, everybody think they need a center. Been saying they need a center, but I feel like this kid right here, he might be a future right here. And look what he been doing. So I don't know. I feel like they might need a coaching change. Like Willie Green, like you did some good developmental work, but they need something like, okay, they need a coach.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a name, but like they need a coach. Kind of how the Cavaliers got Kenny Atkinson this year. Like they need a coach that's proven in. Like okay, like
I just think they jeopardized a lot by giving up Dyson Daniels to the Hawks. I think for me, I believe, and like you were saying with Jordan Hawkins, I believe the only reason why he hasn't been able to see a lot of playing time is because one, you have Jose Alvarado, you have CJ McCollum. This year they make the trade, so they bring back DeJounte. So now you have DeJounte and CJ. So that's already two ball handlers. Then when you looked at the lineup, you have guys like Bi and Zion, and those guys also needed the ball. And so you there, I don't think there was any room really for him to develop in any lineup playmaking. But then you didn't want him out there just to be like a spot up guy, because I don't really know how he is defensively. The games I've seen of him play, he's not too bad, but I don't think you would have looked at him like he's like a 3 and D type of guy. So when you looked at the guard situation, it was like there was so many different ball handlers on the court at one given time. I don't think he could have fit in those scenarios. And then when you're looking at the landscape of it, okay, we had Herb and we had Trey. So I just think it was a lineup problem where I don't think they really saw anything where he could fit in. But with that type of shooting, you've got to find a spot for him though.
right, especially with like I was saying, they've been needing shooting for the last couple of years. So it's like you got it there, and it's not you're not capitalizing on it. But I also agree with what you were saying. Like maybe he don't bring the defense they're looking for, so that's why they don't play him. And Jose, he known for defense or whatever. He pesty. You got like you said, Jonte. He know well. He a pretty decent defender. You got CJ. You giving him all that money. He gonna play regardless, and he a bucket. So you gotta play them. And so it's kind of hard on he, second year player. So he got to kind of get how he live right now. But I feel like he could be something they could. You know what I'm saying? If they willing to give him up.
I mean, we got a first round pick in Keldon Johnson for him if they wanted to give him up. You know what I mean? So
Wait, you willing to give up Keldon Johnson for?
Yes.
Ah, mm.
Keldon Johnson in the first round pick, I'm willing to give up for a shooter of any sort. Keldon Johnson, Zach Collins in a first round pick, I'm willing to give up for Walker Kessler. Uh, I would have wanted Rob Will, but I think he's still hurt. I don't know, Ops, you might be able to talk about it more, especially being up in the Portland area. But um, we I see a lot of similarities between us and the Kings in the fact that we would probably be a lot better if we could just find a defensive backup center. So the centers that they're going after are kind of like the centers that we're going after too. So I'm willing to give up Keldon Johnson, Zach Collins, and a first round pick just to make sure that the Kings don't get them.
That's like some hater. That's some hater shit.
No, like I
100%
like
some better shit.
no, I like it. I like the Kings, man.
I
I
don't.
just don't want to see them do better than us. But I like the Kings though,
I
man.
get what you're a fan at the end of the day. I get it for sure. Like I
Yeah,
like.
but look though, we don't want none of them niggas.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Keldon
Okay,
Johnson.
but look,
I
okay,
don't
but
see.
what I'm saying though, Ox, is we got 2 first round picks for Keegan though, man. Think about what y'all can do with that, bro.
Nobody wants them first round picks, bro. Yeah, I get with me.
Why not?
Ask Jason Tatum about Keegan Murray.
Oh man, listen, look. That's what I'm saying. That his stock is high right now, so you might as well go ahead and get up off of him. Get you some draft picks, man.
You talking about this stock, huh?
Yeah, stock high. I'm already seeing reports. I don't believe in them really too much about a scenario where De'Aaron could come down to San Antonio. But I mean, I think Keldon Johnson.
Keegan Murray is not on the table, bro. Like anytime, the thing about it is the whole league. Like I said, bro, we're 36 games into the 38 games into the season, bro. The people were panicking at game 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People were from a lot of different teams. People were just panicking at game 20. Like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? You gotta relax, bro. Like you just want to trade everybody.
All-Star break yet.
Yeah. Keegan Murray was never on the table.
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't. Yeah, even though he did start off a little bad, I wouldn't have traded him either. That's just stupid. It's just like you trade him now. The trades that you had on the table last year for him is like, you know what I'm saying? It was what you trade him now, you get less than what you would have got for him last year. So it's like it don't even make sense. It's like you got to believe in your product.
But we got 2 first-round picks for him, though.
2 first
That's what
round.
I'm saying.
Click, hang up the phone.
And Keldon Johnson. I'm saying, come on, man. I think you just need to sleep on it, bro. Like this is one of them things where you don't really know what you got right now. But I think if you sleep on it, man, I think you'll appreciate it later on, man.
I know for a fact I would never do it, so I just hope that Monty McNair would never do that.
Yeah, nah. I don't like that trade.
If we was to trade Keegan Murray for anybody on your team, the only person that's acceptable is Victor Wembanyama.
Chill out, Ox. Chill out. See, I'll try to be reasonable with you, man. I'll try to be reasonable with you.
That's the only acceptable offer we'll take for Keegan Murray.
The furthest I'll be willing to go is Devin Vassell. I'd give you Devin Vassell and 1 first-round pick.
What we gonna do with Devin Vassell? We got Malik Monk. We don't need Devin Vassell.
Hey, look, man. I don't know. Y'all can't have Vic, man. But come on now.
Y'all can't have Keegan.
Keegan, I was finna say.
I was giving you 2 first-round draft picks. Come on now.
We'll take the 2 first-round draft picks and Victor Wembanyama.
For Keegan Murray.
We'll throw Kevin Huerter in there.
Deal or no deal?
Nah. I'm sorry.
All right. This conversation's over, brother. Click.
That's disrespectful.
This nigga definitely on janky promoters.
Y'all don't got nothing we want except for Victor Wembanyama.
You talking about
I ain't mad at you on that one.
And maybe some of that good ass Mexican food y'all got down there. That's about it.
Oh man, Mexican food down there in San Antonio is the bomb. But yeah, I think the Kings and the Spurs they're in the same market. I think
But I mean that's right though. We in California, and California got the best Mexican food in the world. So
Facts.
well, I ain't too mad because I've been in San Antonio and I've been there. I spent not a lot, but I spent a good bit of time in San Antonio, and with them being so close to the border, right there in Southwest Texas, is I enjoy the food. I would say that I enjoy the food. It's pretty good out there. You know what I mean? But I think the Kings and the Spurs, they're just in the same market, man. I think especially from what I've seen just this season alone, and like Ox was saying, a lot of people are just overreacting because I think a lot of problems now we live in a microwave society where everybody wants everything to happen right now. I just think we're in the market for that backup big, that in a defensive backup big, and I think that will help propel both of those teams.
I really wouldn't even see y'all market. I mean, y'all in y'all. I really want to see y'all in such a rush to do anything like crazy right now. Besides, like maybe if New Orleans is like, okay, we willing to give up Brandon Ingram, but y'all give up, like you said, Keldon Johnson, some picks and something like that. Maybe, but
Oh no, I'm not going for it
now.
at this rate. I'm not going for any other wing in the league if your name's not Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, Keegan Murray, and maybe Jonathan Isaac if he's even remotely available. I'm not going after any outside of that. Everything else has to be a defensive backup.
Yo, Ox,
What
man.
up, baby man?
I saw you on Gil's stream, bro. You doing big things, I see.
Oh, nigga, that was our stream.
Oh, really?
I was wondering why on playback it kept saying like
I
donate to
was
you.
like,
Y'all
yo,
see how
I was like, yo,
No,
that's
no,
it. I was talking
it was definitely in his room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did
it
y'all
was
see how
definitely
Ox?
his room.
Y'all
I'm
should
just
see
playing.
how Ox answered that motherfucker. Ox said, "Who is these niggas?"
Nah, cause I didn't like that shit. Cause
Yeah.
I was trying to get my shift switched today, right? And so it's a long story, but I was getting my shift switched today. I end up getting covered, but I didn't know I got covered until I pulled up. So the person that was covering for me and him got to the spot because I was opening today. So I was supposed to go, I was parking in the front, I was going to walk around the back, open up. Me and him pull up at the same time. We looking at each other like that Spider-Man meme. Like, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? And so he was like, oh, she called, like our manager, she called me and said that I was like, shit. So I was like, all right, bro, well, shit, So that means I'm working. I got another day later on the week, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I leave. So I already told Ron, like, hey, I'm gonna be late. And so when I pull back to the house, I didn't like how Mars and Chill was saying about Ron, like, oh, he can't really jump in the picture. And I was just like, I don't like that type of energy with these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when Rashad got on the thing, I was just getting into the house and I was about to set up my laptop. I was getting my kids out of my room and shit. Like, y'all go do something, And I'm listening, and when he pull up, like, oh, who? He said, Big Gil's all his player choice, and then they're like, who? And then he was like, oh, but are they players? And I just didn't like the energy because he like, yo, Gil, who you got me up here with? So that's the first thing I'm like, yo, Ron, who you got me up here with? Like, who is these niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly what it was.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was it was like hard. It wasn't, it wasn't nothing crazy. I was just, giving them the same energy back. Like, nigga.
Yeah. I mean, that's how Shad is, man. If you ever watch Shad, man, he's exactly like that, bro.
Well, I mean, the truth of the matter is, I don't mean no disrespect at all.
Yeah,
no disrespect at all. Like until all this shit, like I wasn't really hip to Rashad McCants. You know what I'm saying? Like back at UNC and all that shit. Like I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't really hip to that nigga like that. I didn't know much about him, and that's not no knock to him. I just, you know what I'm saying? There was a point in my life. There was a point in my life when I was playing basketball, I didn't care about other basketball players.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I was hooping, you had to really be one of them dudes, and maybe he was one of them dudes, and I just wasn't paying attention. But like I didn't, because I thought at that time I thought I was better than everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, and that's, obviously I know I'm sure Rashad McCants was better than me. I'm not trying to say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I just wasn't hit to who he was like that until maybe like a couple years ago when he was already done hooping and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Given that
It's simmered
UNC
down though.
squad that he had, you could have put in work with that UNC squad. And that's coming from a Duke fan. I'm telling you, that squad that he had that year, you could have put in work with them ops. That's no knock to you. I'm just saying. You could have put in work. 6'8" big that can shoot and move. Yeah. You the
Yeah,
one
but
you
they were
enhanced.
playing different basketball back then, bro. That was like 2003, 2002. Yeah,
Right. And
I know.
especially at that time, like so when he was in college, I was in like middle school. You know what I'm saying? And so, I wasn't really. Like I was checking out NBA, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But I was so focused on my thing, you know what I'm saying. Like I was trying to be great, you know what I'm saying. So once again, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to disrespect. I'm not trying to be like be petty or nothing. I just like this nigga Ron gets mad at me about that type of shit to this day because he'll say something about somebody. I'll be like, nigga, who? Like I don't know these niggas, you know what I'm saying.
I
And
mean,
he'd be
that's
like,
how
bro,
I mean.
and I'm just like, bro, I just don't know. Like I've
Ah,
always been that way. I've always been that
that's
way.
the average
I
nigga
have to
though.
see you. I have to see you somewhere, and you have to leave an impression on me.
right,
Yeah, but that's the average nigga though. If you go to anywhere like a party or somebody's house or nothing, like you watch first. You know what I mean, and then you match that energy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I mean, it simmered down because y'all started talking about Floyd Mayweather and it kind of like, broke the ice. But anybody who come up on the streams is gonna be like, yo, like who these niggas up here? You know what I mean? He probably honestly didn't know, but that's any ordinary nigga would say the same thing. Like, yo, who these people here? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? He could have said more like respectful, like, yo, like who, like
Well,
actually.
that shit go. Niggas just be trying to, throw a little weight around, let niggas know, like I'm the nigga around here, which is cool. I ain't mad. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Like people around the world know who Rashad McCants is. Niggas don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, I'm not tripping like that. But at the same time, like, bro, don't play with us like that, though.
Yeah, you gotta let him know, man. You ain't no bitch, man. What's up, man? You man to man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
and I mean, but the whole stream was cool though. Like
yeah,
I actually I was enjoying that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna lie. I got on the stream 100% thinking that it was gonna get a little funky at some point.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I thought it would be too.
But I'm happy. I'm happy it wasn't because I don't never want to bring that type of energy. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
Gil
But
looked out though. I
yeah,
mean, he always look out for the other streamers, around the way. I mean, he
yeah, and
does
I
stuff
mean,
with FYF too.
yeah,
You
I mean,
say
I've been on stream with Gil before already. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So me and Gil done already been, went back and forth a little bit. It was cool. Nothing major.
yeah,
But
yeah.
shit, even after that, me and Ron had texted me something, and I was like, I kind of like that nigga now.
yeah,
Yeah.
nah. I feel like
You know
y'all
what I'm
kind of
saying?
like
I mean, he doesn't have an ego. You know what I'm saying? He invite small streamers, big stream. It doesn't matter, man. He's
Yeah.
an open dude. I mean, he talks shit. You know what I'm saying? But he probably a cool dude for real.
Yeah, and then that's when I said that shit about Sacramento, and he was like, I didn't write that
Or that
article.
newspaper. Yeah,
Like, nigga,
I
fuck
know.
that, nigga. And then even then, because I was when that shit first happened, bro, I was really tight about that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was really mad about that shit. But
Then
now
he
it's
had
like
a baby on
that
shit,
shit happened
bro.
so long ago. Yeah, that's right. I did I did the graveyard shit about it. But like that shit was so long ago. I'm not finna get up here and derail the whole playback just because of some shit like
Yeah.
that. So I wasn't really tripping, bro. That shit was fun, bro. That shit was really fun. And like I told Ron, I'm like, man, I kind of like this nigga now,
Yeah.
so I mean, it's all good. Like that shit was fun. Rashad, that nigga funny, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
got, bro. I don't got no problem with nobody, bro. No problem with nobody.
I feel like
It's
it meshed well. Like Everybody was getting their points across when they wanted to, and it meshed well. Like it wasn't us. I'm like, okay, I'm bigger than y'all, so I'm gonna just talk over
Yeah.
you on some crazy type.
Yeah, that nigga Mike just hella loud.
Yeah,
But I've been knew that like with Gil already. Like I seen him pop up on different streams before. Even the
Yeah,
fact when it was just when I was on the one with FIF and it was me, him,
it was me.
Casual.
No, it was me up there too. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
but
that.
at the time it was just us though. It was just me,
Oh, okay.
Gil, Casual, and in Lamont. And it's like a nigga wasn't on some shit like, who are you? Like, where'd you play? Like trying, he wasn't on no shit like, oh, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta qualify yourself. The nigga was talking to us like we was talking to him, you know what I'm saying? So that shit was cool. I'm not tripping.
I
But
wasn't surprised.
definitely was on some shit like, bro, like nigga, who you got me up here with? Nigga, don't ask that question. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got any text from Kwame? And that nigga be stalking that nigga, dog. So you know Kwame Brown comments?
Well, I don't know. Shit, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, everywhere Gil pops up, Kwame in the fucking comments, bro. That should be hilarious,
Well, I
man.
mean, shit, rightfully so though. That nigga Gil be on his line. Like, nigga,
I'm saying, bro, yeah,
if I was Kwame Brown, nigga, we would have had to fight by now.
Yeah, this nigga came on FYS stream with Lamont, and we was all up there, and this nigga crashed out, bro. Like last week.
Yeah,
Yo,
I was
this
watching that
nigga,
shit. I was watching that.
yo, that shit was hilarious, man.
Yeah, he was calling when he was calling the nigga all type of alcoholics and shit.
Yeah, talking about deadbeat and everything, bro. Like, god damn.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing though. You know what I'm saying? When and I'm not gonna lie. Like when you know somebody, when you played on the team with somebody, and their tendencies, you know what they do behind closed doors. I would like for people to keep that shit off the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Unless it's just gone to a point where it's just like, nah, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I guess they are at that point now. You know what I'm saying? But like for instance, like that's like me and Ron, getting into it, and then we start just airing each other out, on
yeah,
some like real personal shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that goofy shit with me and Lo, like that shit was just, talking shit back and forth, but we don't know each other, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't know
yeah.
each other. We don't know each other's private lives to be calling each other drug addicts and alcoholics and shit like that. But like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I've been knowing this nigga around for half my life, you know what I'm saying? So it's like me and that nigga know, serious, intimate shit about each other. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be
Yeah,
like if me and him got into it and that nigga was to come on the internet and be like, nigga, that's why you blah, 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 and I'd be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like that's crazy. So when I be seeing them niggas do that shit to each other, I'll be like, damn, like I wish I wouldn't do that,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That shit. I really don't like to see that shit with them.
I mean, it's
But
entertainment, man. Entertainment.
yeah, but
That's
we don't got
crazy.
to entertain. We don't got to entertain niggas that we don't know
I was about to
with
say, yeah.
intimate details about each other, though. You feel me? Telling stories about each other. But
Oh man,
once somebody crosses the line, I guess it's all fair game, though.
Yeah, yeah. Talk about wife, kids, and the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? So, what's the
I
plan
think
for? I meant to ask you, Alex, man. What's the plan for players' choice like in the future, man? Any big things coming up, or
What you say?
I said, what's the plans for players' choice, man? Any big things coming up?
Shit, nigga, I don't run players' choice, nigga.
Man, you been over there for years already, man. I thought they got like a concert or some shit coming up, man.
A concert?
I don't know, man. Y'all be doing some other shit, man. Y'all been doing face to face.
Oh, I mean,
Some
well,
shit.
we do, we going, yeah. I mean, we got the PC, we got PC weekend coming up next month again. We doing another one. We gonna be at the All Star game.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, hell yeah. We going to San Francisco for the All Star game in February.
Damn,
But
man. Y'all moving on up, nigga.
yeah, but other than that though, I don't be knowing, bro. They be like, man, let's have a meeting. We have a meeting, and they lay out what we doing, and I'll be like, well, should I see you there? You know?
Yeah, man. Say less, man. God.
Yeah. So that shit's gonna be cool. I know. I'm not exactly sure what the what's on the agenda. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what events what events we're gonna be at. Uh, I don't know. Like like I said, I'm not exactly sure everything we're gonna do, but I know I'm gonna get an itinerary here. In a month or so. I mean,
Yeah.
we got a month before it, so I'm pretty sure that Dave, Ron, Shaq, Claire, JD, I'm sure they're working it out. They'll let us know what we're doing. All I
Yeah.
know is that as far as that shit go, when it come to this shit, I'll just be like, just call me and let me know where to be, and I'll be there.
Yeah.
You know, niggas don't gotta ask me. Niggas don't gotta ask me once.
Yo, I meant to it's been you've been talking about hip hop the last couple years, man. What you been thinking about this Jim Jones and 50 Cent shit going on, man?
I don't know nothing about it, bro.
The other niggas beefing, man. Again, I mean, 50 calling Jim Jones a Fed. Fed is coming at 50 kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, a lot of these old ass rappers, man. I don't know, man. It seems like they want to stay relevant, like with these young niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man.
Well,
Both
it's just,
niggas
I
are
mean, so I seen I ain't seen nothing with Jim Jones and 50 Cent though. I seen 50 was on the thing with Cameron, and then I seen Jim Jones was telling some shit about when
so-called friends.
when they was growing up and shit like that. But I don't know nothing about 50 and Jim. But you know what I will say though? I will say a lot of these rappers from when we were growing up, in the 90s and early thousands, it's just the new wave to just do interviews and they bringing up shit that happened.
Yeah,
Um,
like I'll be watching that Math Hoffa podcast. I'm not sure if you heard of it. Like
yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't seen any episodes in a while though.
it's like niggas that's be confessing their sins away and shit like that. And then
Yeah.
you ask yourself, like, did we really need to know that? You know
Hey
what I mean?
Tyson, yeah, I did the Joy Taylor stream on Monday. We did that shit on NSB. Um, yeah, we
You
did
talking
that
about
Joy
George
Taylor stream.
Taylor?
Yeah, we did the Joy Taylor stream on NSB. But my thing with
Um,
that shit is though, it's like a lot of times there's a difference between gossiping and getting shit off your chest. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between gossiping and what I'm saying, and reliving good times and reminiscing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas be gossiping, but at the same time, a lot of niggas just be setting the record straight. I don't think ain't nothing wrong with setting the record straight. Like
yeah,
if a motherfucker get on here and say some shit about me that I didn't do or that I did do, but it wasn't with those intentions or it wasn't the way it was told, ain't nothing wrong with me coming up here and saying like, nah, bro, this is what happened, and you had to be there to know, unless it's some shit that's like, you know what I'm saying, illegal or some federal shit or some. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling on somebody, or you know what I'm saying, or I'm airing out dirty laundry, and this nigga got a family and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's different. And you do see a lot of that shit now. That should be weird, but hey, I mean, niggas got to eat, man. So if you ain't snitching and you just telling funny stories and shit, and you getting paid to do interviews, and get more power to you. And niggas want to gossip, you want to be on TMZ and shit like that. That's your prerogative. I can't judge you. I can't say what I wouldn't do if I was a rapper in the 90s and I wasn't getting those shows. I can't say that I wouldn't be doing interviews. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be trying to air out nobody dirty laundry, but I would definitely be like telling tour stories and you know what I'm saying, talking about shit that happened in the studio as
but
long as it wasn't no
it's just
federal shit.
it's just too much. I mean, even that lady, that Twitch streamer that died, his wife is one of her mouth and shit like that. Talking about he's a drug addict and stuff like that. Like certain interviews, yo, like you gotta think like why are you doing this, man? Is it for money? You know what I'm saying? Is it for clout? No, I mean you got people turning on their loved ones for fame, man. It's
I mean,
crazy.
that's not nothing new.
But I'm not used to that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's weird when I watch it in real time, man. Like, you know, I don't know, man. Like niggas used to be close to the vest back in the day, man. Now everything's open, bro.
Shit, I don't think that's a fact. I think it's just more open because it's the internet. You got more access to it. Niggas love to talk. Niggas been talking. Niggas be telling stories. Niggas love to hear themselves. Niggas love to hear their voice, bro. Niggas been telling stories since the dawn of time. You tell if you know what I'm saying. If you tell one person, you told 10 people. Like that's how they used to say, like back in the day, like before all the cameras was all over the place. If you wanted to get away with something, you had to do it by yourself. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
yeah,
that's everybody talking, bro. Like, but it's just that the internet now. It's like now if I tell somebody something, they gonna put it on camera, and now 100,000 people got access to it. Niggas always been talking though, bro. Like we was talking about last night. And I was saying, bro, it's like it ain't no, it's like bitch ass niggas ain't new. that's not
yeah.
that's not new.
Damn, but these bitch ass niggas are getting famous though, man. That's the thing. Back then, bitch ass niggas didn't really like, rise up to the top like that.
But being famous don't mean you at the top. And just because it's different, bro. Like clout and fame ain't really the same thing. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't really trip off niggas like that. So I don't really know what's famous and what's not. I don't know who's a celebrity and who's not because I don't really like. I don't got no problem with nobody, but at the same time, I really just don't like niggas though. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'll be thinking shit is corny, bro. So I'll just be like, I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. I don't really know how to react because it's like how you said, I'm just not used to certain shit. Like the whole Twitch streamer thing, like
yeah.
the YouTuber, like that shit I've been doing it, but it's just still kind of weird to me, bro. I don't know. It's still kind of weird.
Well, TikTok is about to go away, so you're gonna see a whole bunch of YouTube again and people on there, and you know, a lot of people losing money over this TikTok shit, man. Like a lot of
Yeah. All right.
people made money, man. They're about to go broke, broke, broke.
If they, but they might have diversified. But okay, so that's what I was looking for. Influencer, like the word influencer and influencer actually being a job title is crazy.
Yeah, but they're making millions though.
Yeah, but so the thing about it is though, when you're an influencer, so I there's an influencer and then they're selling ad space, right? It's marketing ad space. Like I could get with that. If I got that's the hustle right there. If I got 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna charge you. I could charge you to market your brand. They call that being an influencer. I call that selling ad space.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's good business, bro. That's great business. Now, me being somebody just on YouTube that gets on here and talk shit, and then I get paid to do a walkthrough at a club, like that's weird to me. Like, nigga, what you doing? Like, you just go to a club and you get like, I don't know. That type of influencer, that's weird. But like selling ad space, I could get with that. Like I could get behind that. But a lot of people ain't really. I don't even know. I don't know, bro. This whole shit is it's cool. It's cool and it's dope because it's a new industry. It's an
yeah,
industry that's been made. It's there's job creation. Anywhere that there's job creation, I can get with it. Like I can get behind it. I can respect it. I can understand it. When motherfuckers use that influence for the wrong thing, that's when I'm kind of turned off to it.
yeah. These niggas. It's new weird niggas today, man. For me, I just don't get it, man. People love drama. People. The bad thing about it, these is young kids that putting their hopes of being an influencer, and they bank they put all their bread in the basket
All right, fellas,
on
man, I'm gonna call
TikTok.
it a night, man. Y'all fellas be good.
All right,
All right,
bro.
Ken. But what's
Like
but what's wrong with that though, Evian?
it's like,
You probably got more action at being an influencer than you do going to play. If why is it wrong to want to put your eggs in the basket to be an influencer, but not wrong to put your eggs in the
but
basket to want to be a pro athlete or an actor or what I'm saying, something like that.
I'm saying like in one platform like TikTok. like situate now. I'm seeing TikTok videos now of people crying and stuff, talking about I'm losing all my money. You know what I'm saying? Because I make my money from TikTok only. Like a lot of niggas don't. I mean, that YouTube money ain't the same like it used to be, unless you got like a million followers on TikTok. People. Reason why it was popular because people was getting followers at a fast pace. You know what I'm saying? So now TikTok is going away. People bread is fucked up. And they be like, what I'm gonna do now? I'm like, nigga, get a 9 to 5. But it's I don't know, man. It's people drop out of school just as going to be a TikTok influencer. Like so, yeah, man. This it's kind of weird, man. I mean, well, it's not weird. It's you caught like a high. It's like a drug. You know what I'm saying? You had success. You seen the money coming in, and you dropped everything just to be on that platform. Now that platform is going away. You don't have a backup plan. You know what I'm saying? You bought that big house, you bought that mansion and shit like that. You're like, man, I'm getting rich. You got like 800,000 followers on TikTok. That TikTok money
If
is
you got
still
if
good.
you got if you got 800,000 followers on TikTok and they shut TikTok down, the majority of those followers will find you on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, any other streaming service. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, like TikTok it's not like it just gone away like boom. People know TikTok is gonna go away, so you make your other platform, you drop the link in there. It's just you just move, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta diversify. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no big deal.
Yeah, I don't know, man. These young niggas, they
I mean, that's just basic though. Like if you don't know that you could do that, then you probably how did you build a following anyway?
I mean, TikTok, it spreads awareness for you. That's the thing. You just put the location, and that's how you get your views. You know what I'm saying? You put the hashtag and stuff. It's like a numbers game. And then people just scroll, and then they find your video, and be like, oh shit, and that's how you build your views up. Like I got 15,000 followers on TikTok. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's small, but I got that in like 1 month. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and it works. Like the total views I got on all my videos, I got up to 10 million views, and that's for me just reposting shit. You know what I'm
So
saying? So
are you gonna start posting stuff on a different platform now and telling
well,
those followers where to find you?
for me, I got a big following on X because I covered the UFL. So it's a football, it's
Mhm.
a spring football league. So I got about 10,000 followers, and then I'm connected to like Fox and this Seattle Times. So I do that on the side. But the
Mhm.
other platforms and stuff like that, I just use it for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I'm separate. Like, but I'm banking everything on X because I got subscriptions, I got some sponsors. I got articles that I'm publishing, like Bleacher Report published some of my articles. Like I got
Mhm.
that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I mean, if shit hits the fan, I can still write for like like a newspaper like this Seattle Times. Like I'm covered. But these young kids are not thinking that. They're not they're thinking like YouTube is dying. Why should I invest in YouTube or Facebook? People not really on Facebook like that anymore. Like I mean, sometimes these kids just think like I'm just gonna stay here. I'm a
Yeah,
TikTok
well, I mean
streamer.
that's fine though. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with that. I'm all about survival of the fittest. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they say only the strong survive, and I'm here to tell you that even they don't make it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got to have a little luck. You got to be persistent. You got to be resilient. And if you're not, then it just wasn't for you. And if you're not at the top, then well, yeah.
I mean, look at people like who was on Vine. Vine back in the day, man. They go think of all those famous people that was on Vine. You don't hear about them anymore. Like Spoken Reasons. Like remember that dude? Like
No, I wasn't.
Spoken
I was never on Vine.
or Emmanuel Hudson. He was big back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
So
I know that name, but you just gotta. I mean, I don't. I don't see what the issue is. You just got to know how to diversify. You got to be like, you got to be, but they, when you listen to a lot of the big people, they've been saying that for a while though. You can't just stick to one platform. You got to be on other platforms. Like, um, I don't know. I just don't really bank on social media and these apps to really like get on. You know what I'm saying? Like besides like the like players' choice and shit, like obviously, you know what I'm saying, get paid from there. But other than that, like I'm not really tripping. I'm just doing this shit just because like maybe one day it might go crazy. Like shit last summer when we was doing the Ox course, some shits was going up. But
Yeah,
I'm not really tripping off that though, because it's like I'm I got different forms of income. I got different streams of income. So it was nothing for me to shut down Oxcord and be like, nah, I'm not trying to get involved with this shit because, you know what I'm saying, the quote unquote internet beef, fake drama shit, that shit's really not worth the couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it's not that serious to me. You know what I mean? So I was just like, I can step away from that because I got so many different streams of income. I'm not tripping. And I think it's better unless you got hundreds of thousands of subscribers and shit like that, then I think it's better to keep it that way. Keep it to where I don't have to be a clout chasing loser
yeah.
because I'm getting bread in so many different aspects of life. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman. I'm not really worried about it. So, you know, a lot of people are looking for drama because they know that shit sells. And I refuse. Like I refuse to be out here, you know.
Yeah.
I refuse to be out here acting like this is love and hip hop. Like I'm not. This ain't love and hip hop. This ain't no reality TV show, bro. Like I'm not gonna be playing with niggas like that. So
Yeah, that's what sells, man. Man, you know the game, man. It always sells, man. People love drama. People don't like peace. You know what I'm saying? That shit
yeah,
don't sell, man. People like to see people fight. That's how you got, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Love of Hip Hop, Black Ink. We was drawn that with that shit like 10 years ago. Now it's on the internet and these internet platforms, man. Like these.
yeah, yo, Tyson. Wasn't nobody calling me that. But that's one nigga I can't stand. I can't stand Charlemagne. And wasn't nobody calling me that.
Oh man, why you hate Charlamagne, man?
Cause that nigga's just corny, bro. Like that nigga's just corny.
Yeah, man.
And I don't hate him. I just dislike a lot of his antics.
Man, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
You
a
be
lot
playing
of.
you be out here playing with niggas and then running down the street when niggas is about to get on you.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
man. Yeah, niggas found him on the corner and shit. This nigga, they swung and this nigga duck and ran.
I
You
mean,
know.
with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for self preservation. You know what I'm saying? If you're not trying to get down, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get up out of there, that's cool. But at the same time, if that's how you're gonna act when shit gets physical, you should probably watch your mouth.
Yo, I want somebody to get fucking academics though. I can't stand that nigga, man. I can't stand that nigga, man. I just want somebody to swing on him, man.
You
Live.
want see you want somebody to do him harm? That's crazy.
Yeah, man. This nigga be talking reckless, man.
Yeah,
Talking.
like see, like what the pirate said, Charlemagne seems to be a guy who represents, who doesn't really have strong principles, but represents himself as having strong principles. That's exactly the type of motherfucker Charlemagne is in my eyes. He's the type of motherfucker that's going to talk. You remember when he was doing all the mental health this, mental health that, and yada 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 yada, in the back, like you a messy ass nigga. Like the only difference between Charlemagne and Adam 22 is that Charlemagne ain't paying motherfuckers to fuck his wife.
Yeah. Oh. Oof. Oof. I mean, that's a messy nigga too. I mean, no jumper. I mean, all them niggas, man. Whack 100. Whack 100
Uh,
is the worst, man.
I'm not gonna talk about that nigga, bro.
Never
I'm not
mind,
gonna talk
man.
about that nigga, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, niggas in general, but academics is the worst, bro. I mean, he start beefs. You know what I'm saying? He talk about niggas hoods and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He clowns. Like, yo, man. Like, I just want somebody to choke this nigga, man. But this nigga, this
You
nigga
want somebody
always,
to do him harm, bro. That's
yo,
crazy.
yo, but this dope boy always in hiding, man. Always inside his apartment. He don't come outside, man. Yeah, he don't come.
Academics don't be out in like the I don't know, the influencer functions and stuff. I don't know where these niggas be at. Like what's the type of the little shits they be going to, the gatherings and stuff. You know, I don't know.
Man, listen, man. Like he can't be out in public, man. Like these niggas stumped this little kid out. I mean, he not a kid. He like 30, 31 right now, but yo, he just I don't know, man. This oh man.
And
This all suck.
who gonna meet me in Vegas in a couple weeks at the AVN Awards though?
You're going to a war show?
The AVN Awards, the Adult Video Network Awards in Vegas.
You going to that?
Shit, I'm. It's looking like it. Because I was supposed to go last year, but then we had to do something, and for my company, I couldn't go. But this year, I'm trying to get there.
Damn, man, you about to see y'all all the biggest stars, man.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm trying to get down there and get some champagne room interviews.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you probably will, dog. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, I never heard no shit like that though. ABN.
Yeah, so they got the AVN Awards, and then they got the Exotica Exotica shit, and they do Exotica in Chicago, Miami, and Jersey City or Atlantic City, I think. So yeah.
Shit, where I've been at, man. God damn. Shit.
I don't know, nigga.
It's like a big function or some shit. It's like
hell yeah, and it's like so the AVN is like a 3-day thing, and they be having a bunch of like after parties. They be having like day parties. Then they had the awards and the awards after party.
Oh yeah.
See, Q-Talk said he went to Exotica in Chicago last year. So that's actually what I was trying to get to last year. Was Exotica. Whoa, pirate, chill out, bro. I'm a professional, dog.
I mean, those guys are professionals, man. They do tests and shit like that.
Nah. I'm saying I'm a professional, meaning like I don't be trying like Avion. I'll be when I do these champagne room interviews. Like it's been a couple of them that you know, like I done kicked it with, but I don't be trying to fuck these bitches, bro. Like I'm not. That's definitely not my MO. I'm a professional. So.
What about that girl? What's the girl name?
I don't know, bro. We live, bro. We live, bro. Relax. I don't know. I don't even know what you talk about, dog.
No, I'm talking about me. I'm talking.
Oh, okay. Okay. Who you talking about?
I'm talking about me, man. Yo, like I know a couple adult stars, but I mean I don't watch you know I got my girl over here, but that girl Kazumi. That's her name.
Shit. Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, the lady,
I wouldn't, bro. Avion, I wouldn't fuck her with your dick, bro.
I don't know how to take that, man.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't touch her. Nigga, I wouldn't fuck her with a dildo, bro. Like, hell.
What's wrong with her, man? I mean, is she felt like 50 dudes in one day?
Bro, that's a nasty bitch, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean, you heard about the girl that slept with 100 men in one day in the Airbnb?
And then the one that was making the videos after, like, oh, I can't believe y'all are talking about me like this. Like, bitch, you fucked 100 people and then broadcast it. You should have just kept that shit on OnlyFans or whatever you was doing.
She talking about I'm traumatized. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
I don't give a fuck if you're traumatized.
Like 100 men in one day, like that's crazy, man.
That's that that's that shit we was talking about last time on the graveyard shift. We was talking about Jimmy Butler and not being happy with his job, and that's just like nowadays people think that they got to be happy. Like people are here for their happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like you made a decision. This is your work. You got paid for it. I don't give a fuck if you're traumatized. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I got PTSD. Well, bitch, you better call a psychiatrist because I'm not one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she started crying and shit like that. Like, yo, you set it up. You got
What
paid.
did you? What did you? How did you think you were gonna feel after you got ran by 100 dudes? Did you?
Like,
Did you think you? Did you think you were gonna find some self respect in that bucket of cum that you got dumped on you?
bro, like, yo, I don't know, man. Her vagina probably fucked up to this day, man. It felt like you got an atomic bomb in that shit, man. Like, boom, it's over, man. God, I mean, I don't know what's up with these girls, man. Like these girls,
She got pounded out. Well, I know, and I know them motherfuckers was in there going hey too.
yeah, man. They probably fucking her with rap music and shit like that. Put on that
What rap
Migos and
music?
shit like that. Walking like I'm
Ah,
talking. Walking like, oh man, these
oh man.
I don't know,
Oh,
man.
bro, them niggas was in there off honey packs and everything.
Yeah, man. You know,
Oh, but that's not even funny, bro. I don't even want to laugh at this shit.
yo, I heard the girl didn't have no breaks either, man. She just went through like next,
No,
like
that's
when she
not
started.
possible, bro. That's not possible,
Yo,
bro.
that's what she said in the interview, man. She said she
If she
lost
well,
count after 10.
that's just first of all, that's just not sanitary. Well, I mean, it's not sanitary either way. 100 dudes, that's not sanitary. But I'm saying, like, she had to like freshen up, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, shit, they trying to.
Dudes and them talking about the room smells bad. Hell yeah, the room smells bad. There's no way she didn't freshen up. You know
It
what I'm
smell
saying?
like
Like
it smell
you
like
got
burnt motor
you
oil.
after about 15, 20 dudes, you gotta ice your pussy. Like pussy, you gotta put the ice pack on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So the swelling go down or something. Take a bath. You know what I'm saying? Soak in some Epsom salt. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do
Yeah,
something. You can't just go through 100.
yeah, right. She had her bed look like a catcher's mitt, dog. That's how many dudes she had on her, man. That shit crazy. That shit is like, wow, man. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
this is some sick shit, bro.
yo. I mean, it's not sick. I mean, she's the one who put it out there, man. I mean,
It's
these
still,
girls,
it's still sick, nigga. That's nasty.
listen, man. I'm a freaky dude, man, but I ain't that freaky, nigga. I mean, I
You,
don't.
you know what's you know what's funny though, right? You know what's funny is like she's gonna get married soon.
Damn, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That's somebody's future mother. She's gonna be married soon and be a housewife with kids.
Bro, can you imagine that wedding, bro? Like 10 of them niggas that was inside her, bro, is probably gonna be at the wedding and shit like that, no. Like 100 motherfuckers is a fucking what village. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Like I
Hold
don't
on,
I
wait.
don't
I got something I gotta play. I gotta play this. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta play this. It's in the NSB chat. It's in the NSB chat where it's at.
yo Tyson funny as shit. He said no, pussy got special recovery properties like Wolverine. Like what are you
Nah,
talking?
that's a fact. That's a fact. But you can't
Nah.
recover it. You don't recover like that while it's getting pounded out. It recover. It's like it bounce back, but not like that. Not not mid 100 dicks. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, it don't work like that.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. I mean, some of these girls are superhuman, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. I listen. I just, I mean, I'm not saying from experience or any shit like that, but I heard. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these girls went through like, I mean, 20 dudes in an hour, dog. Like especially at like colleges and stuff like that. Yo, some of the white girls have cocaine in their system. They don't know what the fuck is going on, man. You know what I'm saying? So this could be common for her,
Why you say white girls? Why you think white girls is the only ones getting loose in college, bro?
bro. I listen, man. Listen. I
That's just I'm saying I know they are, but it's just like they're not the only ones getting loose in college, bro. Like
no, I listen,
Asian bitches, black bitches, Mexican,
but not like the
well,
white girl.
no,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't know.
they all getting busy in college, bro.
Not like 20 dudes at a time, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I haven't seen no black female like take like 20 dudes at one time, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know, man.
Well,
Like,
hold on, though. I'm about to play something real quick. Y'all listen to this. This is hilarious. Some of y'all might have already heard this, but
oh yeah.
This is funny as shit though.
Jay, if you watching this, I'm gonna tell the story. You're probably gonna figure out a way. I haven't talked to you in a long time, but I have to tell this story. So, Big Jay Okerson, it's a comedian friend of mine from Philadelphia that I started out with, and Big Jay went through this period where he was interested in swinging. Mm-hmm. It's a true story, hand on the Bible, and he convinced his girl to swing. Right? He said we should do it, and he wanted to do it because the other couple that he wanted to do it, the guy's like woman was, he said like she was great looking. Like I want to do it because I can get to her. Like it can be great. And I was like, dude, I said, you taking a gamble. I said, that's a lot. It's aggressive, right? It's not really my cup of tea, but I don't know how people live, and I don't knock what people do with their lives because that's your life. Big J said they swung, and he watched this guy fuck the dog shit out of his girl. He said, he never bounced back from it. He never bounced back. He saw, I'm telling you, man, I don't know what your thinking is. If you get in there and somebody goddamn go double overtime on your lady, you may not bounce back from that. All right, so you need to think of it all. Motherfucker, think about the first step. You better think about 3, 4, and 5. You see a motherfucker sweat dripping from his head on your lady. Yeah, I have a friend named.
Listen, if you ever want to see a nigga lose his motherfucking mind, dog. If you watch
That's
this nigga,
just hilarious.
listen, nigga, it's nothing worse than finding out another nigga fucked the shit out of your bitch better than you, nigga. Niggas commit suicide over that shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this man actually watches his girl get digged out in front of 30 motherfuckers on display like a slab. You expect this nigga to recover from that? Huh?
I mean,
Like,
it's just sex.
This nigga was knee deep in your girl, bro, and you had to watch that shit, man.
Well, I'm saying we unless we high school sweethearts and we got together when we were sophomores in high school. I mean, somebody was digging your bitch out before you.
I don't need to know that, man.
But it's a fact. You might not have seen it, but it's
as far
you know
as I know. Listen, as far as I know, man, you're a virgin, bro. Tell me you're a virgin. Lie to my face. Lie to my face. Just do that for me. I don't need to know that you had like 50 bodies in your past, bro.
Well, see, and I always thought that was a weird question to ask a woman, though, especially like after a certain age. I mean, once we're at a certain age, like asking like what's your body count, that's such a corny question. You know what I'm saying? Like if we're past the age of 17 and I'm asking you what your body count is, that's
only time you gonna tell me your body count is if we're walking down the street and we pass this nigga and this nigga walk up to you. Let me know then, so I can check the nigga. I'm gonna check him regardless, but just give me some context behind why this goofy.
What you checking? You checking them about what? Saying hello?
Why are you approaching my girl, bro? That you smashed, dog. That's disrespectful, nigga.
He said, I mean, yeah, no, for sure. It depends. It just depends on how it's said, Avion.
Nigga,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Unless you're the baby father, even so, I don't fuck with you or them kids. But why the fuck are you in my presence? I mean, I love the kids, man. I love the kids.
She can't say what's up to her baby daddy now. What the fuck is going on?
No, that's not what I'm saying, man. Listen, I have to be like 10 yards away from that conversation, bro. I don't trust.
This is my thing. Like, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I feel you. I mean, it's.
Listen, you know how many niggas fuck their baby mom, bro? You know how many niggas fuck their baby mom, bro? Listen,
Avion, I know.
Listen,
yeah, I know, nigga.
Listen, bro.
All my ex bitches are still my bitches in my mind.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I gotta get something off my chest, man.
You're always mine forever.
I gotta get something on my.
I'm
chest,
cracking.
man.
I'm cracking if I want to.
Listen, Ox, man. Listen. You gotta be my therapist, nigga.
Hold on, wait. Before that, I want to play another video.
Like this insane, man.
Yeah, hold on. Look. Let me play this video. Y'all listen to this. This shit is hilarious.
Girl get trained for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl 3 years in a row.
I ain't watching that shit.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, why not? Fuck yeah. 3-peat? Yeah.
She getting trained.
For sure. If I'm not included, then no.
Would you watch a girl get trained for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl 3 years in a row?
I ain't watching that shit.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, why not? Fuck yeah. 3-peat? Yeah.
She getting trained.
For sure. If I'm not included, then no.
Would you watch?
Listen, man, these goofy ass niggas. These goofy ass niggas are lot. Yo, listen, bro. Fuck the Super Bowl, bro.
Hey, you see the white boy? He said without a doubt.
Bro, like you gonna watch your girl get scored on, bro? Like, come on, man. Like
For a 3-peat?
For a 3-peat, nigga. You're not on the fucking team, nigga. You're not getting paid, nigga.
Well, if she's not your wife,
bro. I'm just saying, yo. If that, okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. If I'm just staying in the base for like 6 months and shit like that, like, yeah, go ahead, man. I'll take the Super Bowl. I'll take the chip. But if it's like 4 years, bro, like, all right, man, I can't. Listen, I gotta get something off my chest, big guy.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
This been killing me
Yo,
for
Evian, man. Don't get to tripping, bro.
No, I'm not, bro. Like this been going. I've been keeping this secret for around about a decade now, since 2013, bro. My freshman year of college, man. Listen, I had a friend. You know what I'm saying? You know, I came in college. You know what I'm saying? You know, we became best friends. Like his name was Sean and shit. And his girl was staying at his dorm. So you know how these dorms, you know what I'm saying, it's like a big ass hall, and you got rooms next to rooms. Like it's a regular college dorm, bro. So one day his he left like to go to class, but his girl was still inside the room and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like she had access to his dorm room. And then, then about 20 minutes later, I'm sleeping, like we right next to like wall to wall. So he next door. So I can hear everything, weak ass walls. Next thing I know, man, I'm hearing this girl getting pounded, bro. But it wasn't it wasn't her man, bro. It wasn't her man. It was like two dudes in there. But I didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? So
but you knew him, no?
Huh?
You said you knew the dude.
Yeah. Like we became friends for like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But his girl got a train ran on her, bro. I was like, damn, man, I should have said something, but I ain't no snitch, man. So
in college?
Yeah.
It happens.
But it was on his bed though. I like, God damn, man.
Oh, in his bed?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
yeah.
I missed that part. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I used to. I had a neighbor. I had a neighbor whose boyfriend was in the military, and he was gone, and she was fucking. I'm talking about she was fucking.
Man, that's what happened, man. I'm in the military, bro, and that happens all the time, man.
Yeah. I'm talking about she was fucking. Like, I see like 6-7 different motherfuckers coming in. I'm talking about we was in an apartment. She was like right across the hall. Like when where it's only two apartments upstairs. She was right across. I'm talking about. She used to be in there getting pounded out, nigga. Crazy.
Yo, the thing is, and you see the nigga come back home and be hugging her and shit like that. He came back.
I'm talking about tongue kissing and everything.
Talking about he came back from war and shit like that. Like, oh my God, miss you and shit like that. And then you fucking the whole hallway smash your girl, bro. The whole hallway smash your girl.
Damn, you know what? I never even hit. I should have fucked her too.
Shit, I ain't shit, man. Listen, man. I don't. Me personally, I don't do trains. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? With other niggas in one room. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's some weird shit to me. But I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing, bro. But like these girls, man, they be pop locking and dropping it, man. And I'll be looking like, yo, I didn't even know you act like this. You's all quiet, shy, well spoken, church, God fearing woman, and and you got some niggas doing the Matrix on your pussy, bitch. Like what the fuck? Like it's some wild shit, man. It's some
Yo,
wild shit,
this
man.
nigga is
Man, these hoes don't have. Listen, these hoes love to get fucked, but like to pretend like they got morals, man. I
yo,
hate
Yeah, I'm
this
some
nigga
saying
girls, bro.
wild.
ain't nothing wrong with that. So you know what I'm saying? They like to get fucked just like we like to fuck. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Listen, man, if you got ran through by 20 niggas, you cannot raise your standards. So
What do you mean ran through by 20 niggas like 20
I'm
different dudes
saying
or like
that you
at the
let
same
20
time? What are you
niggas.
talking about?
I'm saying you let 20 niggas hit, and you talking about you want to give you
Wait,
want to
wait,
give
Avion,
them.
hold on. I need to know what you're saying. Are you saying like you fuck 20 different people in your life? Or are you saying like on some sick shit like 20 people in a week? Like what are you talking about?
I'm talking about 20 people in the week, and then I
Ah,
start
Yeah,
fucking
I mean
with you.
you're talking about extreme
true.
circumstances right now.
All right. How about just 10 niggas in a week, and you want to
That's
talk about
crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
and then you want to turn around like, hey, I want to wait. Like, why the fuck you want to wait?
I'm talking about a healthy sexual appetite. I'm talking about a typical girl, went to college, you know what I'm saying, had fun, enjoyed herself, you know what I'm saying. I'm not talking about she was getting gang banged by the whole basketball team, you know what I'm saying, and then went to the soccer team and the baseball team. I'm talking about a healthy sexual appetite. There's nothing wrong with these women out here fucking. We out here fucking, let them fuck. As long as you being safe, protecting yourself, not harming yourself. You use a protection. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You bathing afterwards. You go and pee after you fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, girl, bust that thing open. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? Shit.
This nigga Avion got me
hey, yo,
crying.
Man,
listen,
what's
I
wrong with
ain't
that, man?
no,
Let these
no,
bitches
man,
fuck,
don't tell me,
Avion.
no, dog, don't, I ain't busting sob with no girl, man. That been busting sob with 100 niggas. The
No, I
fuck?
don't like kissing. I think kissing is nasty, but you know what I'm saying? That's different. You know what I'm saying? That's just my
Well,
own
what
thing,
I'm
you know.
saying is, if you let the whole neighborhood smash, and now you want to make me wait,
Yeah, but
why
This
Avion,
can't
nigga is funny as hell.
you are talking about the neighborhood hoe. I'm talking about just a young lady with a healthy sexual appetite.
and what's this a healthy sexual appetite, Alex?
Like she been in a few relationships. She got to college. She hold around a little bit. Like niggas, we all have our whole face. Like we
That's
all.
You know what I'm saying?
rare.
I'm talking
That's
about you know
rare.
how it be like when the girl that's like you know what I'm saying, and she might be 22, 21, and she got her same roster, you know what I'm saying, the one that she fucked this dude in high school, and then she fucked him, and now she got a boyfriend, they broke up, and now she only fucked the two dudes that she used to fuck. She might have went out and had a one night stand one time, but she used protection and everything. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, yeah, sure, man, sure, man. I
Ain't
mean,
nothing wrong with that, bro.
This
hey,
nigga, this nigga
because
Tyson
because
is just
I can't have a double standard, bro. I think that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I used to slay bitches. You know what I'm saying? Go through just knocking shit out. And
yeah, me.
if you know what I'm saying? And so if you are gonna hold against these bitches for getting slayed, you know what I'm saying?
you got to
Like
be
that's
able
just a
to.
double
I'm
standard.
not.
That's wrong. That's
That's not
wrong.
what I'm saying. I'm saying if you get enslaved, don't tell me you get enslaved. Don't tell me.
So
You know what
you
I'm
just
saying?
why would she tell you that?
Bro,
Avion
I
gonna
mean,
be
I'm
naive
just
to the
telling.
shit.
Yo, listen,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Why would she tell you that, nigga? Mind your business, nigga. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? Mind
don't
your
even
business.
ask them type of questions.
Yeah, nigga,
Listen.
wrap it before you tap it, and you don't gotta worry about that.
Yeah, but you know, the niggas be looking at you funny and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, yo,
Man,
why these
fuck
niggas
these
look at me,
niggas.
bro?
Oh yeah, you
Why these
worried
niggas
about
look
you,
at me?
hey, you worried about the wrong shit.
Yeah, you worry about
Shit,
public perception.
hey,
Fuck
man,
them niggas.
I'm
They
worried
got
about the
their
right
turn. It's
shit.
my turn. Like Skip Bailey said, it's my turn, nigga. It's my turn. It's my pussy now. What the fuck?
Listen, man. Hey, man, I'm 30. Listen, I'm turning 31 years old, man. I have my fun. You know what I'm saying? I smash a lot of girls. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot, but a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like a good healthy 30. You know what I'm
That's a good
saying? But
question.
but for me, you know what I'm saying? Like these girls are scandalous, man. Like these girls, be knowing extra shit, and don't know, man. Like I'm always on my guard around female. I mean, I always been on my guard around females, but I'm extra careful these days, man. These girls got cameras hidden somewhere. They try to blackmail you. They you can't fly out girls no more. Like
Blackmail you have. Like what you gonna do? Anything I said, you can send it to the world. Screenshot that shit, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Record it. I went crazy in your pussy. Show it to the world. You gonna get me more pussy. I'm knocking your shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. What we hiding? You know what I'm saying? We all adults here, you know?
I'm a shy guy. You know what I'm saying?
He said I'm a shy guy.
I'm a shy guy. My nigga. Like I want,
There's no way, there's no way you going to these bitches' houses and you just checking through every crevice, like make sure ain't no hidden camera. Like,
oh no. I do no. Listen, the girl give me her address, nigga. I'm canvassing the neighborhood, nigga. She gave me her address. I'm fucking honest. Listen, I'm driving around the corner a couple times.
Avion, I told you last year, nigga, stop going to these bitches' houses, nigga. If you don't got $120 to go to the Holiday Inn, you know what I'm saying, where it's all safe and sound. I'm telling y'all, stop pulling up to these bitches' houses, bro, because their boyfriend gonna pull up and it's gonna be problems. When they tell you they don't got no boyfriend, that bitch got a boyfriend or she got a nigga that thinks he's her boyfriend. Nigga, go to the Holiday Inn, bro. Go to the embassy. You know what I'm saying? You know.
But I was desperate, nigga. I mean, I was a lame ass nigga back then. You know, just when I was 19, 18, I wasn't getting no bitches around 18, 19. I was a lame ass nigga back then. You know what I'm saying? Now I reached my prime at 21, 22 and shit like that. I was new to this shit, man.
This nigga be fucking me up, bro.
True story, bro.
Like, I'm listening, bro. I ain't laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, bro. This shit is funny, bro.
Yo. In high school, bro, I didn't get no bitches like that. I was a fat nigga that these bitches like listen, bro. Until I got to college and shit like that. Bro, I lost my mind, bro. I didn't know the rules. I was pulling to bitches' houses. I was using a washcloth and shit like that. Listen.
Somebody using a washcloth.
Listen, man. After
all right, bro. That's too much information, bro.
No. What I'm saying is, I slept over bitches' houses before.
Yeah. I mean, I'm when we was young, like, niggas didn't know no better. I'm talking about like as we got older though, like once you get to a certain age, you just learn shit. You know better. You learn from other niggas' mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I done seen shit in bad. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas getting caught in niggas' beds. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody told you that was, niggas told you that, or you thought that she was single. It wasn't single. You know what I'm saying? Shit gets ugly like that. You know what I'm saying? You done heard stories and seen it firsthand. Niggas get killed doing that shit, bro.
Bro, listen, bro. I listen.
That shit happened to me once.
Well, somebody put up on you at the house.
Nah, I'm chilling with a bitch, but like I was telling her, like, I'm not coming to your crib, so I'm on some trying to be safe shit. So me and her had this little place we link at, like we pulled up by this lake. The whole time she telling me like she ain't got no nigga, all this shit, but I'm knowing like, okay, you gotta have somebody because you ain't real comfortable, you know what I'm saying? You ain't as comfortable as you say you should be, you know what I'm saying, since you so single. So it's like, okay, like we can't go nowhere. So she like, let's meet up at this park. So we meet up at this park. So one day, the last time we meet up at the park, like we just chilling outside, and I see this car, like it's this dead end down this road, and there's this lake like right in front of us. It's a dead end behind us, and I see a car go back there, and like I ain't seen, like it would go 20 minutes by, I ain't seen no car come back out. So I'm like, I'm already suspicious. I'm like, hell no, like what the fuck going on? So a couple minutes go by. I see like through the like we just sitting on the car or whatever. I see through the mirror, I see some niggas running with, like one nigga got a bat, one nigga got a gun. I'm telling this bitch, I said, bitch, get in the car to take me to my fucking crib. I'm like 19 at the time, so I'm like, take me to my crib. Like I live right down the road, but I had thought to myself, I'm like, matter of fact, don't go to my crib, keep driving, so I make sure this nigga don't know where I live. So we come back and we stop at like a McDonald's or some shit. We just sitting there and this nigga calling her, like he blowing her phone. I'm like, answer your fucking phone. Like, who is this? And this nigga asked her, he took this bitch, she's like, bitch, bring my car, all this type of shit. I'm like,
Nigga, where you from, nigga?
so you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Where you from?
I'm from Louisiana, but this shit happened. I had moved to Milwaukee for a little bit.
Oh, nigga.
This shit happened.
Bring me my cards.
During COVID.
Nigga, this happened in Louisiana?
No, it happened in Wisconsin. Like when I first thought I was new to Wisconsin or whatever. So
you got this nigga chasing you through the woods like some slave nigga?
Bro, this shit was crazy. This shit was funny. Yeah.
Yo, what's this man, white or black?
Nah, he was black. Like
over
here,
but Wisconsin.
You got to think of how this nigga think. Like I'm thinking, like I'm a person where I can like see it from both sides. So I'm like, this nigga probably think I'm going crazy on this bitch. Like I was, but it's like,
nigga,
I didn't know about this shit. Like this.
Yeah, I just recently linked up with this older chick. She said she 53. And I'm like, but she nice though. She cold. Like I was back in California like last weekend. I was just but I had got off work. I get off work at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. But I had to get to California for my mom's birthday party that day. So I end up leaving right after work. But when I get down there, like I'm so tired and like I'm hungry as shit. I'm damn near shaking, you know what I'm saying? And so I run next door to the hotel and I'm eating at this little spot. And she just come up behind me, you know, Caucasian lady, you know what I'm saying? About a turn, she looking good as fuck. She rubbing on like, oh my God, your hair is so beautiful type shit. I'm like, well, fuck this. But at the same time, like, bro, I'm really got no energy. Like I'm really like lightweight shaking and shit. So I just hurry up, you know, have a couple words and get her number. We talking and she was telling me how she's in Florida right now with her soon to be ex-husband. And I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. But you know, I ain't really tripping, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I don't know if they're really about to be ex-husbands or if she trying to line it up, but I don't really give a fuck. You know, best case scenario, she ain't lying, and then that means some alimony checks is coming. So you know.
Ox, man. Listen, it should be a felony to fuck the shit out of old bitches, man. You should be
old, Evian.
Nigga, it should be a felony to fuck the shit out of old bitches, bro.
But she at that, you know, once they get to a certain age, they sex drive is real high. She just want and she got like they got businesses and shit, nigga. We finna be taking trips and all this shit. Nigga, I love bitches between the ages of 45 and 55. That's a prime age, nigga.
Yeah, man, you act like this prime rib, nigga. Like this girl's closer to death than you know.
Evian, all this time, bro. I have never led you astray. I've always give you premium game. That is look. I'm telling y'all like this. You need to stay away from women in their 30s. Okay.
She know how to cook collard greens, Ox? I know she white.
I don't know if she know how to cook collard greens. She don't need to. I got a mama. I got aunties. I don't need her to cook no collard greens for me. She could. Shit. We eating out.
No.
But see, that's the problem. Every bitch don't gotta be able to cook. I don't care if you could cook. Nigga, I can cook.
That's the problem, nigga. That's the problem, bro.
Evian, I got a wife and kids at home. Evian, I don't got time for all that shit.
It's nothing better waking up early in the morning and smelling bacon and eggs, nigga. It's nothing better. It's nothing better.
It is something better.
If I'm
room service.
I'm waking up and I'm not smelling nothing, bro. I get agitated, man.
Yo, easy line. Hey, easy. Evian, I have never led you astray. I'm trying to tell you, look, let me just give you this philosophy real quick, okay? You don't want women in their 30s. Women in their 30s are tarnished goods.
Oh,
now listen to me. You want to go, just listen, bro. Listen. You want to go 29 and under or 41 and over. Okay. 30-year-old women are confused. They're confused. They just got out of their whole phase in their 20s and they're regretting their actions. You know what I'm saying? They feel some of them just got out of fucked up marriages. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, they got kids between the ages of 3 and 10. That's a terrible age. 3 and 13. Those are terrible ages. You know what I'm saying? You don't want anybody with kids those ages. You want somebody that got kids that can put themselves to sleep, take, you know what I'm saying, do their own thing. You know what I mean? But most importantly, it's the mental headspace that these 30-year-old women are in. They talking about what they not going to accept. I'm not doing this for no man. I'm not doing that for no man because of this, because of that. And they're regretting the whole phases of their 20s. When they get to their 40s, they realize, I don't got time for that shit. I know exactly what I want. I'm no longer confused. I know what I've been through. I know what and they're going to lay it all out for you. You don't got to deal with no bullshit. And then in the 20s, them bitches just want to have fun.
You about to
in their 20s, them bitches just want, like, in their 20s and in their 40s and up, they just want to take trips. They just want to have fun. In their 20s, they just want to get drunk and fuck. That's all they want to do. Just do that thing. They 30s, they got unrealistic expectations that they can't even meet.
Listen, man. Listen, I was talking to this 42-year-old before, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was trying to bag, you know what I'm saying? This back when I was like 25, 24. And to play it safe, I'm like, yo, do you live by yourself? She's like, no, I got my sons at home. I got 2 boys. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought that was true and shit. You know, a single mother trying to raise her kids. I asked her, so how old is your son? She said 20 and 21. I'm like, bitch, those are niggas at home, man. Fuck about here, bro. Oh, fuck, you try to get me lined up. Listen, man, it's nothing wrong with dating a 31, 32, 33-year-old, man. Not all 30-year-olds are broken goods, man. What the fuck?
I would rather her have a 20-year-old son than a 12-year-old son.
Listen, it doesn't matter. What you think these girls are going to get together from the age 30 to 40? They're going to be the same. They're going to be the same bitch. It's the same. Come on, man. Listen, man. Listen, you don't got like this. That's like telling me like you got your life together when you're 27, but now you're 28 and your life is still fucked up.
Well,
You
I
know
mean,
what I'm saying?
so what I said, obviously there's exceptions. It don't go for all of them. I'm just saying on average, like 30, 33, 34-year-old, man, them bitches are so confused, bro.
And Duke said I was messing with her, and her son was 33. Like, nigga, you trying to get yoked out, nigga.
Why? But why though? That's the thing though. What type of 30-year-old man out here tripping off what his mama doing? Mind your business, nigga. Where your bitches at? Go get you some pussy.
A lot of niggas, man.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, be that as it may, it's corny. It's on some shit like, all right, nigga. Well, you can get your ass whipped in.
Sure. I'm gonna be considerate, man. I'm put your mom in the pillow, man. Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah, bro. See, what I'm saying is on average, them like 12-year-old, 10-year-old, 11, 13-year-old kids, them niggas is bad. Those is the ones that don't want you touch their mama. You know what I'm saying? Like them is the ones that still can't accept the fact that they mama fucking. If you 20 years old and you got a mama that might have had you a little younger, she might be 38, 40, and you can't accept that she fucking, nigga, you're a weirdo.
Facts.
And you know what I'm saying? If you 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I can understand where you coming from, little bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't want me pounding your mama out. I can dig that. You know what I'm saying? But if you 20, 21, 22 years old and you still trying to fight your mama's boyfriend, nigga, you need therapy.
Some baby boy shit.
Yeah, you need therapy, nigga. Like, that's crazy.
Listen, man. I'm glad I haven't, heard or seen my mom smash anybody. I was lucky. Okay. I was privileged. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to face that trauma. You know what I'm saying? So I left that house at 19 hours. I was out of it.
Shit.
So but I can only imagine, dog. I'm going over a girl's house. She got kids over there, and I'm knocking her walls off, man. I can only imagine, man, the trauma that I'm gonna have on them kids, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that you can't recover from, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man.
Yeah, well, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to deal with nobody that got young kids. You know what I'm saying? running around. Like I'm not dealing with that, bro. Like that's just too much for me. I dealt like I remember when I first left the house when I went to college. I was 17. I had the chick. She was 26. She had 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? And like that shit was weird, bro. Because her daughter wouldn't. No, she was 27. She had her daughter young. Her daughter was like 11, and she was just a fucking asshole. You know what I'm saying? I used to just be like, man, get this little bitch away from me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, ever since then, I'm like, I can't deal with that because she had an 11-year-old daughter, 9-year-old son, and then she had like a 3-year-old daughter. And I'm just like, man, these fucking kids, like, I can't deal with this shit.
Damn,
Ever since then,
damn, Ox, that's trauma right there you went through, man. 3 kids,
I
badass
didn't
little
go.
baby
I didn't go
kid.
through no trauma shit. That bitch cooked. She cooked real good. Had some real good pussy. You know what I'm saying? Had a car that's always had gas in it. I was living the life, nigga.
Especially when you were
I
young.
was 17. I was 17.
You was baby boy.
You don't give a
You was
fuck about
baby
this.
boy, man.
Well, shit, nigga, I was 17, 18 years old. Nigga, I was enjoying myself.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Ox. You know how long did that last?
About maybe like 4 or 5 months.
Damn, that's it.
I mean, I had a whole girlfriend that was going to school in Santa Cruz. You know what I'm saying? And me and her, you know, we got into it. Shit happened. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I don't blame you, man. You probably said, "Fuck this shit."
This nigga Tyson funny as hell.
Said, "Don't daddy come get them little motherfuckers on the weekend."
Only the youngest one, her dad did, but the oldest two, nope.
Man, them dads pulled off. Tyson, you know how the game go. You know what I'm saying? He went out and get some milk and never came back.
I'm 24. I had some similar shit happen to me like 2-3 years ago. That shit was a fun time. That's all it was though. Like you got
kids,
play
man.
with these hoes. Like once you play your role and know your role, it ain't like do your thing. Like she
You
know
got
what
kids,
it,
my man.
just be honest about the shit. Like lying about the shit that ain't gonna get you nowhere unless you on some sneaky shit and you got a bitch at home. Like you ain't what you lying for?
Nigga, you got kids?
I got one on the way.
Damn, man.
That's what's up.
Damn, man. Congrats, man. It's a boy or girl?
It's a girl. That's why this conversation.
Oh, man.
Why you do that? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful thing. You know?
No, I'm just saying this nigga right here. How he thinking now? He just funny as hell. So you know he on some next shit.
That's a beautiful thing. I'm telling you, daughters are dope.
You about to be stressing. Listen, how old's your daughter, man?
8.
Listen, man, y'all not going through it, man. Wait till they reach 13 or 14, bro. You gonna be stressed.
Yeah, I got boys though.
Man, it's a new generation, Ox. It's a new generation, man. Like these kids are wild, man. I'm scared to have a daughter in this climate, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. It's what it's whatever it is. And I'm getting ready to go in again. And I'm about to have like 3 more. You know, I had one group of 3. Now I'm about to have another group of like 3 or 4. And I'm about to go crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to have at least 5. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not married.
We gotta be married to have kids, man. Go ahead and start.
Nah, I was answering Tyson shit. Nah, we ain't married or no shit. Like I'm trying to get to the military. Like he said he in the military. I'm trying to get myself in the army or something. So
okay. That's what's
up. Damn, man. Are you sure, bro? You got a whole girl at home?
Nah, I ain't. I mean, that shit. I ain't gonna lie. That shit just happened. Some overnight shit. Like we was talking. Like she was my ex, and we just fuck around late one night, and then it was like the one time we linked.
Oh man, damn. Bro.
Then it's like months later down the line, she randomly text me like, "I'm pregnant." I'm like, "Oh fuck," but I want like, oh fuck, like in a bad way. But I'm like, okay, it's time to man up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like I was taught as a younger, shit, you old enough to fuck someone out of the rope. Shit, you old enough to take care of the responsibility. So.
Shit, I mean, kids are dope. Nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, my kids really saved my life. You know what I'm saying?
Like this shit just only gonna push me more, especially being young in these days. Like shit, it's only gonna make me go harder, especially I'm in the military, so I can just provide for them even more, like healthcare. You know how the military is; they got all this shit. So,
my cousin getting ready to retire. He about to be done with his 20 years in I think a year and a half or 2 years. And I remember when he was, because he graduated. He's like 4 years older than me, but he had got held back in the 8th grade, and so he I got held back in the 8th grade, and I started school a year early. So we only two. He's in my sister's grade. He only 2 grades ahead of me, and he like 3.5, 4 years older than me, and he was like, when he was graduating, he was like, bro, you should go to the military too. And I was like, man, I'm going to the NBA. And then after that, like, I was like, damn, I should have went with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, because I for sure ain't go to the league. I was like, nigga, I should have went with him. That nigga benefits are crazy.
That's what I was saying. Like, I got a brother. He was in the Air Force, and now he was in Santa Barbara, and he just got out. Like, he did 6 years, and he did a deployment or whatever. He just got out, and they still paying. They still paying this nigga. They still paying his daughter. My brother. His daughter. Like all her benefits or whatever. Like so.
Yeah. He did his 20. Like he was just explaining to me how the benefits, and then so my other cousin, he's in the Army too. So that cousin I'm talking about, he's in the Air Force. My other cousin, he's in the Army, and his pops was in the Army, and his mom was in the Army. His pops I was talking to him. We was at my granny funeral in September, and he was telling me like, you got a year, you got a year and a half left. You can still go. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool, bro. But he like, man, I'm telling you, you don't got to do a whole 20. You could do 5. You could do 10. I'm like, shit, that's really don't sound too bad. But
that's how I'm looking at it as I'm trying to get like when I go in, I'm trying to get a trade, something I can do in a free world or whatever. So like I fuck around and do an electrician or HVAC or something like that. Yeah. I come out, like I do my 6 years or however long I want to stay in there. Like I might go in there motherfucking like it. So I might want to stay 10, 20 years. So I get in there, and once I be able to get out, like I still have something to lean back on, like some other shit to do. So that's what.
Man, I'm rooting for you, man. I don't have no kids yet, you know what I'm saying? But I'm planning on having like 5. That's my max.
My dad, I'm the youngest out of 13, so shit. I'm trying to follow in Pop's footsteps. I ain't gonna say 13, but maybe like 6. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I'm about to say, man, your father had 13 kids, bro. Like,
oh yeah, my dad had 13. Yeah.
Oh man, your dad was a Rolling Stone, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, we from the South, so shit, you know how that go. Like in the South, these motherfuckers believe in having 50 kids at one time. Shit, so
damn.
Yeah,
I can't do 13 player, man, but I could maybe put 6. That's stretching.
Shit, bro. That's a kid, man. Kids is cool, bro. I like my kids.
I would say I look at this shit like a blessing. Like everybody ain't able to have them motherfuckers, so shit. Look at it as a blessing. Like everybody don't get this opportunity, so take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I remember one time it was this dude. I was younger, I still didn't have no kids, and he was like, man, don't have no kids this head. But he said that shit like in front of his daughter though. And I was like, damn, nigga, that's fucked up, nigga. She's sitting right there. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? I just still remember that shit. Like, damn, bro, But shit, I had kids and I enjoy that shit. That's fun.
Nigga Duke said, I really dislike kids.
I dislike other people's kids.
Facts.
Because a lot of people don't discipline their kids. They don't raise their kids. They let these little kids run around like fucking banshees. Nigga, I'll be ready to fuck a kid up. Like,
right. They fuck around and just get a kid an iPad or some shit. Like, hey, go watch Coco Melon morning and do what you want to do. Like, that's
bro. I'm like, nigga, get up out of here, bro. Like, see, like what Tyson's talking about right now, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, my second kid, my second son, like, I feel like that little nigga, I feel like he really saved my life, bro. Like, I love my kids, bro. This shit is they cool as fuck too, cause they just funny. They be talking shit. They be like my sons be talking shit. I'll be like, bro, it's just be fun, bro. And they teach you shit because they ask you questions that make you think, and then you gotta really like, oh, you know what? That's a good question. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like they really be teaching you shit because they just raw. They just, you know what I'm saying? They don't got no filter.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna have that belt on me at all times, man.
That belt, you funny as shit.
Yeah,
man. Oh no.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, it's about the age that I started having kids, man. I'm 30 right now, so I gotta, get down and and get busy. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes life, man, it goes fast because you be doing your career and shit like that. And you be like, man, I could wait another year. Then another year go by, you're like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So,
You got you got somebody that you have kids with right now?
oh no, man, no. I play the safe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But soon, bro. Soon, bro. You know, you know, I'm one of them, drop off niggas. So I'm gonna have to pull up to, my shorty house one day, and just go in.
Yeah, I'm scouting right now.
I'm trying to get me a girl on the basketball team though.
Uh,
All right, man. I'm trying to get
It's,
me.
you just brought up a crazy ass memory. I was talking to this bitch. She was a D1 athlete. Like she was in college and shit too. She was 6'8". I'm like,
6'8".
damn.
No, man, no. Listen. I gotta climb up that shit and knock it down. I mean,
I'm
I don't mind no 6'8" or 6'9" girl. I mean, if she bad, she bad.
she was white. She had hella ass. Like I'm talking about, she was built crazy. Like this bitch was crazy. I was just trying to fuck, to be honest. But I'm looking at like, damn, what if we was to have some kids? Bitch, we D1 for sure. I'm like 6'2" and a half, so it's just like, shit, we fuck
oh
around.
yeah,
That bitch gonna be straight.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm
You have about 7 kids for her, man. One of the motherfuckers going to the league.
yeah.
Shit, scout these
Oh
motherfuckers.
yeah. Yeah, but like I said, I'm scouting. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for number 3. Put 2 in her, then find number 4. Put 2 more in her, and I'll be done.
Yeah.
Shit, I fuck around, go to the military. I get hella choices. So shit. I choose right.
Ah, man, they ain't it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You might
It's,
just, yeah, them girls, man. Listen, just play it safe, bro.
oh
So,
yeah. Trust me, I know. I'm already know. I'm just saying, like, I know how to choose a motherfucker anyway, so I ain't tripping about like shit.
these females are savages out here, man. So you gotta
Oh,
scout. Just like Ox said, you gotta scout. You gotta get your scouting report. You know what I'm saying? Get
definitely.
your scouting report. And get your top 10 draft pick. You know what I'm saying? And pick the right one, man.
No,
You
no, no.
gotta
I ain't
find
saying.
yourself a high.
I'm just
You
saying
gotta
like
find
one.
yourself a
There,
Heisman, bro.
like, you know what I'm saying? I can find something like that's when I'm really start like looking like, okay, if I want to, like right now I got one on the way, but like maybe a year or two, some shit, like once I'm in the military and developing and shit, like I might find something, like I go off, go to the mall, some shit, find a little, you know what I'm saying?
Go to
Who knows?
Kmart,
But
nigga. Go to Kmart, man.
this nigga said Kmart. Go to
Go to
Target.
Yeah,
Kmart,
nigga,
bro.
go to Target and Whole Foods.
Nah,
Facts.
man, Target's
Target.
too expensive, man. These girls got high expectations in Target. Go to
Yeah,
Kmart
you
or
talking about putting
Sears,
the
nigga.
baby? You talking about
They,
putting the
I was
baby
gonna say,
in
I
her?
would, I would
You
hope
want her to have high expectations.
Listen, man. Listen. Rule number 1: don't find a girl in Macy's, a Gucci store, or something like that, man.
what the
It's
fuck
out
what's
your
wrong with
price
that?
range, nigga.
What's
Go
wrong
to
with
Well,
that?
first of all, nigga,
Kmart,
what I'm doing at the Gucci
Walmart,
store?
Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is it's a good place. Dollar Tree.
All right,
This
bro.
nigga want bottom.
Look, bro,
This nigga
yo.
want bottom of the barrel.
Don't listen to this nigga at all, bro.
Yeah,
Not
facts.
at all.
Public library. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Listen,
public library cool, but nigga,
Yeah,
don't.
nigga
Other
give me
than that,
bottom.
though,
This nigga want me to have bottom of the barrel bitches. I'm not.
hey, they ain't bottle. They have potential, nigga. Don't say that.
Nigga talking about.
Listen,
Nigga
they
talking
got
about potential.
potential,
Yeah,
nigga.
nigga. I'm not OKC. I don't got the hella draft picks,
Listen, you
so
finding a
bro.
girl with
I'm going
you
to
finding
Target.
a girl with no badges, nigga, and you building her up, bro, and giving her like 4 or 5
Yo,
badges.
like I said, bro, go to Target and Whole Foods, bro.
Target for sure.
Whole Foods.
Yes,
Whole Foods
Target and
are
Whole
expensive
Foods.
inside, man. Come on, man.
Exactly. That's the
No,
point.
no. What you
Okay,
mean?
you put a baby in her, hope you know what I'm saying, make sure she got a couple dollars in her pocket.
Facts. Some of these, most of these hoes ain't got shit going for themselves anyway, so
Listen,
gotta be careful.
Macy's too expensive, bro.
Nigga
Listen,
said Macy's too expensive.
you
This
go to
nigga wild.
Kmart
This nigga want me to have Dollar General bitches. Hell no.
bro,
Yeah, bro.
you can buy her like a couple outfits for like $3, man. She'll love you
What I'm buying
forever.
her outfits for?
Listen, I took this girl to Payless one time, brought her 2 pairs of shoes, and she started crying, bro. She was grateful, man. Like,
This
there's
Yeah.
some
nigga.
good girl, there's good girls out
Hey
there, bro.
Tyson, you might be right. This nigga, this nigga.
No, I'm true story, man. I mean, this is my life. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? I was
Yeah, man.
something.
I'm not
I
trying to
was
live like that, bro.
shit, man. Hey, I don't discriminate. That's the only thing I'm trying to say.
Shit,
I
I
never
do when
discriminate.
I do when it come to when I'm putting the baby in.
Yeah, I mean, I am. Listen, there's no Macy's for me, man. No Chick-fil-A either. You know what I'm saying? That's
this
another.
nigga said no Chick-fil-A.
I
Damn, nigga.
need
Good.
I need to go. I need to go Church's Chicken. What's another one? I need to
Oh,
go.
you want some?
Fuck.
You want some big? Ain't nothing wrong with big girls, but you want some? Yeah. Okay.
Hey, I mean, big. How big, man? If she passed 205,
Leaf
man,
Diggy, what up?
I
Good.
don't.
Bobby,
What up?
what's going on? Hey, Bobby, real quick question, bro.
Uh-huh.
Did you get a job as a bouncer because of the stories that I told you, and you was looking for a 5'9" nigga that resembled me so you could throw him out the club?
Nah, nigga, I work. Nigga, that's what I do. I do security, nigga. That's my little side hustle, nigga. I work security, and bouncing is really good money, especially when you bounce out the strip clubs because you get so much tips, nigga.
That's a fact, though. I ain't gonna lie. I know
Nigga,
niggas
I don't be trying to, nigga. That's the last thing I'm trying to do is be out here fighting motherfuckers.
throw a nigga out the club with one hand type shit. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
do. I mean, I do. I've done. I've definitely had to kick a couple niggas out the club, but they don't really want no problems. Nigga. Usually, they just be drunk and be doing too much, grabbing the bitches when they know they're not supposed to, doing too
Nah,
much.
cause
So,
I know a nigga at Sapphires, man. Big ass motherfucking ham hock ass nigga. The nigga like 350.
uh,
Motherfucker, he said he made good money over there, but Sapphires is like a well known joint. It's in
yeah.
the city.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know how it go. Like everybody at the strip clubs in particular, everybody has to tip to security. So
Right,
every girl I walk out, they have to tip me. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
every girl on shifts when she gets off shift, she has to tip me. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
The door girl, she has to tip me. The bartenders, they have to tip me. You know what I'm saying? So
That's the ill shit, man. Out here stealing
yeah,
money,
so I do
stealing
that.
hard
I get
earned
that.
money from these hoes, man. Like that. That's
Shit,
what's up.
I'll extort a bitch quick. And
Yeah.
then on top of that, you get your hourly pay, and then shit. I feel like nigga, it be customers that be tipping me too.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah. Hey, that's good, Brad. That's good. Shit. Now I'm about to pick up this joint at the this new airport. 'Cause that's how I had to leave motherfucking weak ass Amazon. I'm like, all right, let me pick up this shit.
Boy, what you talking about? It's a new airport. You talking about JFK when they redoing it?
Oh yeah, the JFK. They are redoing JFK. Yeah, cause
Yeah.
they offering a whole new jobs, bro. Like they offering me the shit where I just drive around with the little cart. That shit start at
Oh,
fucking
when you move around the terminal,
yeah. That shit start at like 20 something an hour. I'm like, all right, that'll
bro,
get me right.
doing too much, bro. They be moving too fast to the terminal, bro. Like, yeah, they be getting too close, nigga.
Nah, well, I ain't gonna lie, them niggas do, but I'ma just cruise on that motherfucker, bro. Like, go like 2 miles per hour, just
Mhm.
ride around the motherfucker. Shit, you just gonna see a nigga in a hat. That's all it is. As soon as he pull up, I'm just roll up on people that I know though, like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I ran into people at the airport, and they what like the best thing to do is to get hired directly under the airport, under the
Yeah,
airlines or whatever, cause you
right,
get
right.
hired under a dispatch company, bro. Like, and they pay you from underneath. Then you gotta wait the 6 to 7 to 8 months or whatever, how long they want, and then you gotta
Yeah.
reapply and
So
shit. But
you be like a temp, right?
yeah, because the
Yeah,
temp agencies hire fast and they pay very quickly. The problem is they let people go after a certain amount of time.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that
Which they
way you
always.
won't so that way you won't collect unemployment. New York City is filled with that shit, bro. Like temp agencies for security, anything that you're doing, bro. They get a temp agency in there, have you work for like 5 months, and then cut niggas off right before the unemployment checks will start to come in and shit.
Yeah. So Leaf, like what type of trade are you trying to get into? Like what are your plans for the future?
My plans for the future, I'll be honest
Mm.
with you, I don't have no plans for the future. I'm just going from job to job, bro. Like I done did like I've figured out new ways to just save money and put money on the side. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm getting much better at it. Because my mom's made a chart. She put a chart where it's got like $1, $2, $4, and then you add 8, and then it go on so on and so on. So I'm figuring out how to just extend money into that box. It goes all the way up to like motherfucking 256. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to figure out what, like, just doing a little small way. She'll call me up and be like, "All right, yo, you got 200, you got 200 something dollars." I'm like, "Yeah, I got 200." All right, yo, put it in the box, and then I
Yeah.
then I come back to that box later on and then see how much I save. Because between Amazon and Uber, like, I saved about a good, the last couple of months I saved about a good 5 racks. I ain't gonna
Okay.
lie to you, and then I still
Now,
have money
now,
in my
Leaf,
joint.
I hear what you're saying, bro. Like as far as saving money, but niggas gotta have some type of plan, though.
I ain't got no fucking plan. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got no goddamn plan, bro. Like my plan switched so damn much. I don't even know what I'm doing the next 5 minutes half the
We
time.
see when your plan switches and you able to maneuver, bro. You got you. It's a strategy. So it's better to have a strategy than a plan. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah,
strategy, a
yeah.
strategy
I
can
would
be
say,
maneuvered.
yeah, I would say a strategy, bro. Like, cause like the shit I did recently. So my girlfriend could get approved for a house in her town. Um, what I did recently is help her get a credit to like to 610. Cause my credit is still jammed up and shit. So I ain't gonna lie, I need extensive help. So helping her get it was cool. And then her and her daughter save up enough money to pay to help pay utilities and shit. That was my strategy. That still is my strategy. Cause I pay out of pocket the rest of the shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we move in and then we do it with everything we doing from there. But other than that, bro, like as far as a plan is set in motion, bro, nah, I ain't had no plan set in motion. I could tell you that straight up.
So I think we should all, since we all up here talking about it, you know what I'm saying, we should all, everybody, you know what I'm saying, need to write down some type of plan, whether it's a 6 month goal, a year goal, a 18 month, you know what I'm saying. It don't got to be a 10-year goal, you know what I'm saying. We could go, 6 months at a time, a year at a time, 18 months at a time, you know what I'm saying, just so that way we can reach these milestones that we reaching, you know what I mean. It's always good to have a plan, even if your plan now, they say when you write out your plan, you want to be, intentional and be specific. Even if it's vague, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all right too. You know what I'm saying? It's a step forward. So, Leaf, I challenge you, Leaf. Today is Saturday, January 11th. I challenge you. By next Saturday, January 18th, bro, write down some type of goal, some type of plan, some type of strategy for what you want to be doing in January, February, March, in August of this year. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'll take up that challenge. I'll probably write some shit down, write a whole bunch of shit down, and then throw it out because I'm trying to figure out exactly how to maneuver the shit. But
Yeah.
other than that, bro, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, that's this time next week. Yeah, I'm put something together. Fuck it.
Yeah, shit, might as well. Because especially if you good at saving money and you putting money aside and this shit, you might as well figure out what you want to do with your money. I know you was talking about the house with your girl and stuff like that, so that's obviously super dope. You know what I'm saying? But whatever investment plans niggas want to do, you know what I'm saying? Shit, like I'll be telling you, bro. You've heard me say it a bunch of times. Like, vending machines go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So even if
I
it's
heard
that,
about yeah. It's a lot of people that's getting put on in New York, bro. Like with the vending machines and shit.
yeah.
Cause
So whatever
it's
it may
just
be.
like lucrative more so than anything.
Yeah, bro. Whatever it may be, though, bro. Like shit, that's where I'm at right now. I'm definitely trying to be intentional with my movements. You know what I'm saying? I've wasted time before, and I hate wasted time now. Like I'm trying to be super intentional with what I do. That's why So when you ask me about like why I would be working at the bouncer like at security, because that's the perfect job for what I do. You know what I'm saying? For how I move, like the hours are perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because I still got so much time to be able to do other shit, and I really make real good money bouncing. You know what I'm saying? Like when I do bounce at clubs, and I particularly only like to do strip clubs. I don't like to do dance clubs and bars and shit. And just strip clubs, and the money's so good. It's like, that's intentional. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't just take any job. I gotta have to, it gotta work out right with my schedule. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to be intentional with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Definitely, bro. Like, I mean, it's certain stuff that was part of the plan. YouTube definitely was, bro. I mean, I just gotta draw out more content and shit, and draw out
Mhm.
different shit that I want to do, and that I want to that the different shit that I want to do, and different shit that I want to like be on video. I don't like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I only dibbled and dabbled because I do Marv Albert type shit. I do
Yeah.
play by plays, the only the games and shit like that, and this that and third. I got together with a team of niggas that invited me, man, to their shit, so I stream my shit on there, some of their pages too. So
Okay.
so realistically, bro, like it's shit that's in the backfield, but most of the shit slow motion.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. Shit, I feel you with that shit. Nigga. This YouTube shit is it's a grind though.
It is a grind. That shit to me, bro. Like making this shit, like this shit is like trying to make hit records, bro. Like you got to just figure out exactly like your target audience, your target direct, and how fast they can move aboard. You know, shit like that. I always said making a YouTube video, bro, is like trying to make a hit record, bro. I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
this shit is almost the exact same shit.
Nice.
Nigga trying to go platinum.
Yeah, nigga, like how many 6K videos can you put out in like a week or some shit? I tell you, bro, like Ticket, some of these other niggas, bro, that do this shit, these niggas got this shit down to a science, bro. I don't know how they do it. They've been doing it for years.
Niggas
Well,
trolling.
that's
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 why.
the that's the reason though, nigga. They started at a good time. You know what I'm saying? Started in the golden time where, you know what I'm saying, they was building up their community, and now they just dropping content because motherfuckers are here checking for them. So they got the formula for sure. But I think also it's at the timing of when they started too. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't try to like I don't ever try to compare my shit to like Ticket and anybody else because they've been doing it longer. And with that being said, though, Ticket had put me up on a lot of different games. You know what I'm saying? Helped me get monetized and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him and Lamont. You know what I mean? Both of them definitely helped me out getting monetized and all that shit. But it's hard. You don't want to be making content comparing yourself to some of them niggas though, bro. Like
No,
that
definitely
that
not.
should drive that should drive you crazy.
That shit will definitely drive you crazy. But like cause shout out to Breeze, he just got to over 800 subs. And I
Okay.
think he put out me, like I ain't gonna lie, well, like equally, bro. We done put out almost as many videos as subs that we actually got. So I've been
Oh
putting
yeah.
out videos for a while just to put them out, But I ain't really have no real editorial. Everything was on some like real fuck it. Let's just turn the camera on and see what happened type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like realistically, bro, like a lot of this shit on YouTube and on the like internet currency within itself. I mean, that shit is definitely a grind.
Yeah, bro. Shit, I'm going on. I'm about to be on 2 years in
Mm-hmm.
in June. Yeah, so I'm at like 18 months now.
Yeah, I remember.
Mhm.
I pulled up for the first time. I remember when we got the shit started. The shit was lit, brother. Oh fucking Euro and the boys came through the first time around, and shit. Of course Ron came through. Everybody was coming through. All the shit, bro. Like we didn't had whole bunch of shit that we can't have no more in the background of the videos and shit.
Mhm.
All bunch of shit, bro. Like so I done been doing it with the beginning stages, and I'm like Of course, I was hyped to see motherfuckers get to like 2,000, 3,000 subs and all of that shit, bro. Like I was just amazed of how the timing of the shit. Because like
Yeah,
one minute it was like, all right, yo, you got to like 500 people subs. Then you got the 1,000. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with PC, bro. Like PC, when I got there, it was like what, motherfucking goddamn. What's that shit? I think that shit was about maybe 75K when I got there, maybe 60K.
yeah. I think we was at 40. We was at 40 when I got on.
Yeah, like 60 something K, and then I like all the shows and everything that they had, and then now it's at like 100 plus. I'm just thinking to myself, like all of the shit that happened in a strategic amount of time.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's all. And then you just got to just catch different runs. You know what I'm saying? It's a game of runs. You know, it's a game of
It
runs.
is a game of runs. It is, and and you get hot at certain times and shit, and you know. Sometimes like the shit like the like old girl was talking about the OF shit. Sometimes you can make 30 and then months you slow down and then you make like motherfucking 5 or some shit like that. So the
Oh yeah,
internet cur- the internet currency shit, bro, like it's always been like really hit or miss mostly. Like I mean, but like the most consistent people is going to drive the most consistent shit. But it's basically dropped on popularity. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
how
I what
popular you are.
what I'm about to do. I got something planned for the spring and summertime. Though I'm finna go crazy this spring and summertime.
What you about to
Oh,
do?
I can't tell y'all yet.
nigga said, I can't tell y'all yet.
What you
Yeah,
gonna
you
do?
just gotta wait. Yeah, you just gotta wait. Watch this shit finna be live though. It's gonna
Uh,
be real fun. More interactive shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting outside a little more, doing some cool shit. You
I'm
know,
gonna. I need to
more
get me one of
basketball
them.
events.
I need to get me one of them cameras for the inside of the car. That's what I need to start doing. Cause like I'm gonna start driving my shit around a lot more. Like
Oh
I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie. Since I left this damn job, bro, I feel real liberated. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I'm just like, all right. I'm not subjected to a certain time schedule because when you delivering other people's shit, bro, like you got to be precise.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So like I ain't like it's not like just straight up delivering food. Food I can leave on the door, bro. You know people.
yeah.
You know how people is with they packages and shit. You don't know what the
Mm,
fuck people order. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit that's like we precise with. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
because like just dealing with the mental of that, and it didn't. Because December is like the biggest month. I only had 4 days off the whole December.
yeah.
People barely saw me. I popped up on their videos maybe once or twice, and I was out of there.
Oh shit, but you was getting money though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You only had 4 days off and you was getting to it.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
And so, and that was the way for me to save up and then put aside money for my eventual move. Cause like eventually, like New York ain't part of the plans no more. I'm just like, oh shit. Like now that I
Yeah,
know New York ain't part of the plans no more, and I need to like basically do like my version of downsizing, and it's gonna be all right. But I'm like
Leaf, you
everything
on
is
your way?
just
You on your way to Texas, Leaf?
I am. I just put. I put. I like I said. I just put like 5,000 aside, and I'm starting to
Yeah.
save up a little bit more. All really need. I counted up how much I really need to really do it realistically, and now I could get if I could get to about 15,000. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I could properly get out of here. I could get out of here in a timely fashion. But
Hell yeah.
it's realistically it's gonna take me another job, and like I said, bro, like I'm one of the people, bro. I can get job to job quickly. Cause New York, like you can always find some work as long as you got something up front.
Shit, like Jeremy just said, it sound like a goal, a plan right there. You talking about you ain't had no plan, no goal, nigga. That's one right there.
Yeah, that's a hell of the shit. That's a big goal right there. Especially moving from New York. That you finna experience some. Well, I know you probably done been to Texas before or some shit, but you finna experience some shit that you know what I'm saying. You probably ain't just used to on the regular. So that's a big deal right there, though.
But
And
shit though, coming from New York though, with the way you have to grind and hustle just to make it in New York, nigga, you take that mindset, you know what I'm saying, somewhere else, nigga,
yeah,
you gonna do your thing.
facts. Shit, fuck that.
Easy, easy say you need more than 15. I disagree with Easy on that.
Yeah.
I don't even obviously I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, get like take less, but I'm saying shit, 15 more than enough to go to Texas.
Fact.
Yeah, I think
You know
yeah,
what I'm
like
saying?
anywhere down south, bro. Like I think like 15 is like the bare minimum that you really want to start with. So I'm thinking of bare minimum. So I already counted up. Like I've counted up. It's like 800. It's like about 800 for me to get my car down there, and it's another. Put money to the side to put the down payment on a home for a house for rent, not apartment, a house for rent because they got
Mhm.
houses for rent in a small town, and then I put another money aside for like other shit, utilities and all that other shit that's not included with the crib, furniture, all that other stuff all that other new shit and everything,
Mhm.
man. Cause it just stuff that like, cause I'm moving it like, cause just moving in like off the rip, man. Like especially when you moving in with somebody and shit, man. Come
Yeah.
on, y'all ain't got to tell y'all about living with no woman, man. Like, I mean, it is what it is. But
Shit, it's
just
beautiful. It's
yeah,
beautiful. I couldn't imagine not living with a woman.
yeah, exactly. But the thing is like as a man, you want to make sure everything is secure on
Yeah,
your
of
like
course,
at
of
least
course.
you want to make sure everything is on a permanent secure level to where it's like,
Yeah,
all right, I don't want her having to worry about XYZ, this
right.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, and that's cool. Like if you know, especially if both of y'all working, grinding and stuff, and you already got shit set up. You know what I'm saying? You already got some money put up. That's a good, right? That's a good foundation. And that's my thing. Anytime before when I was making a move somewhere, I would always look at it like, okay, if I can have, you know what I'm saying, a certain amount of bread put up and then be able to put down on the spot and have, you know what I'm saying, 4 to 6 months of rent already, you know what I'm saying, ahead, then I could just go down there and work and grind, you know what I mean, and be all right.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And the saving money is like the most important part because like the thing is like I look at like my girlfriend's situation. Like it's a lot of times she can't really afford to save money because it's she got a lot of shit that's she got to handle already. Like her with her mom's like her medical shit and all that. Like all types of shit she got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Like her medical stuff. Her daughter's schooling and shit. So I just want to handle all like the like most of the heavy lifting part of like the financial shit.
Yeah, that's what's up. How old is your daughter?
Her daughter is 16.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's what's up. So she already, you know, self sufficient in a form, you know, in a way, you know what I mean.
yeah.
Obviously, 16 is still a child, so you know, definitely still need help, but you know what I'm saying, for the most part though, self sufficient.
Leave you
Yeah,
getting your CDL.
my CDL. I would. Yeah. Somebody else asking me about getting that shit. My pops had messed around and got it in New York, and he drive the job that I had on Amazon. He worked right around the corner from me. He worked
Mm-hmm.
for a company called Big Geyser. But like, if I do get it, I'm gonna definitely get it out of state.
Yeah, I was saying if
Yeah,
you did it in Texas, like when I last time I went down there, which was like I think it was 2023, but I know they literally got like big ass signs everywhere. We're like, okay, we gonna give you like you come to our company, we give you a $10,000 bonus. We give you this
yeah,
type of
sign the bonuses and shit.
yeah, hell
Mm.
Yeah, it's crazy you say that because I was just doing my research, called a couple places like last month. So I got some shit I'm taking care of right now because I just got my L's back, like my regular license back. I just got it back like 2 months ago, and then so I've been on the phone just lining that up. I'm about to like this summertime. That's what I'm finna do because I can get mine out here in 5 weeks.
yeah, and then you talking about saving up. Imagine you save up enough and get your own box truck or some shit. You fuck around just
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, you be in Texas just delivering shit like on
Yeah,
some low key
but
shit. But
so you don't need your CDL for the box truck though.
yeah, right.
If it's under 28, what is it, 28 feet or 26 feet? You don't even need your CDL.
Right. So I'm
And then
like,
they got so many different load boards, bro. You can run your own program.
facts. That's why I be researching a bunch of this shit. That's why I kind of like,
Hmm.
okay, with the path I'm going on, I want to kind of, you know what I'm saying, go to the military So like I can stack up enough money. So by the time if I do decide to get out, I fuck around and get my CDL or some shit, or you know what I'm saying. Say if I do, I go in the military and get a trade. Like the more I learn is the more the better is what I'm trying to say. So like say I learned a trade like I was saying earlier, like electrician or something. I fuck around and do electrician on the side, or say I would start my own electrician business or whatever when I get out. That's money. Say if I get like save up enough money to get a box truck, that's money. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of how I was saying, like get some side hustles and stuff. I know I've been watching it for a while, so I've been like, I've been hearing you preach about finding a side hustle for a minute. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like that should that's gonna be some nice shit in
Shit,
Texas.
I got another window, another tab put up right here. Where is it? Right here. So I got all these different load boards put up. They got, they got the DAT for freight and analytic. That's a load board. Truck stop, that's a different load board. 123loadboard.com, truckerpath.com, shipley.com, flockfreight.com, direct freight, chrobinson.com, and truck paper. Oh well, no, this is where you can buy
I
the
actually heard of
truck.
Shipley. Shipley is like real familiar, bro,
Yeah,
in New York, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you because that company deliver Factor Foods, and I was doing that shit as a temp every Monday because what they did was they started hiring people at warehouses to do it
yeah,
like for $65 a day. They hire like the Mexicans and shit like that, like
yeah.
people that's just coming in across the borders and shit or whatever, and they get them to do it for $65 a day. When I did it on the app, I did it on this app called WorkWhile, and they was
Mhm.
giving me $110 every 22 boxes. And I only
Yeah,
did that shit for one day, bro, a week, bro. I was making like 400 almost every other time.
yeah,
Along with my job, my other job that I had where I was working at a tax office and another in Uber in regular Uber Eats, regular Uber
yeah,
Eats food and shit. So
yeah.
at
But see,
that time,
all those load boards I just read off. Like, bro, those, you know what I'm saying? That's when you get a box truck and you can get your own freight, nigga, all over the country, bro. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's just a load board where you bid on your own loads, bid on your own freight. You know what I'm saying? Do your own thing. But another one that I had discovered that I'm looking into right now is is uh roadside assistance.
yeah,
So
roadside assistance, bro.
that roadside assistance is a lick. All you gotta have is a gas canister, you know what I'm saying, spare tire, the jumper cable stuff, and you know what I'm saying, you can register as roadside assistance, and you know what I'm saying, put your number in there. You, up to 24 hours, you choose what you want to take. And there's actually also apps where you can sign up for that too. You know what I mean? So that's a cool little side gig too.
Facts.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah. Another one you could do, bro. I just I just found this out. I can't believe I'm just now finding this shit out. They was doing fucking. They was doing some shit for Notary Public. So I already know Notary Public in California is the wave. I know it
Uh,
is because you need 10 college credits just to get approved. And it's motherfuckers that make like damn near five something racks a week.
yeah, that's crazy.
It's serious, bro. Like for real. So Notary Public, especially when you got to sign important papers and shit. And my mom's been doing it for years, but in New York they don't pay nothing because if you get the small stamp, like they give you like $3 a sheet or some shit like that. Out in California and Vegas, they get it's $20 to $25 a sheet. So they can make some real bank out there. It's one of the reasons why like Vegas was like one of my landing spots for years. I wanted to be out in Vegas or at least be close to Vegas. I never wanted to actually live in California because I've been there once in the traffic. They already told me about the traffic. I'm one of the motherfuckers that like to
That's just
drive everywhere.
that's in LA or the Bay. You know, other than
Yeah,
that, you good.
because what happened? The only time I ever been to California is when we drove there from Vegas. We drove there from Vegas and shit, bro. Like, so LA to New York niggas is California, bro. Like, basically.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's just geographically incorrect.
I take your word for it. I tell you, but like
Yeah,
that's just how we always looked at it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to
yeah.
you, bro. We
Nah,
was on
I
that
know. That's how LA niggas think about it too. They think that LA is the only part of California.
exactly. Like, and then the same thing with California, same thing with like other parts of California, like that will oh shit that we'll look at, bro. Like we'll look at other areas, man. Like we don't know nothing about. I just found out about Novato and shit like that, and like the North version of California and all of that shit. I just found out about all of that recently. My geography when it comes to other states is very, very horrible. Very, very horrible, bro. Like I'm knowing like Texas, I didn't realize how big Texas was until I first got there.
Yeah, it's
Like
big as fuck.
it's areas. It's just one of the biggest goddamn states in the country. You know what I'm saying? Outside of
Yeah.
California, it's California areas, bro. Like I always thought Sacramento, bro. I'm like, all right, we seen the Kings. That's where Sacramento is. Whatever it is, I just don't know exactly where it's at. San Diego. Oh, when I think of San Diego, oh shit, Shamu, the SeaWorld, good. San Diego coming
Yeah,
up.
bro. Nigga, Sacramento is 7 hours away from LA
I was gonna
driving north. And then
say,
when you get to Sacramento, like nigga, you still gotta drive another 4 hours just to get out of California.
That's crazy.
You
That's
know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Like
Yeah,
it takes 14 hours to drive from the top of California to the bottom of California.
that's
yeah.
crazy. That's wild shit right there.
I did that shit on the what those bus on the
On the
fuck.
Greyhound,
I did that shit on the Greyhound before. That shit was crazy.
nigga, the Greyhound from from LA to like Sacramento, that's like a 18 hour bus ride.
Yeah.
The
Once I,
like
Yeah,
the only
it depends though, because it depends on which way you're going. Because it is shorter, but you know what I'm saying, when you stopping, when you in all the stops, so like from Reading to LA, if you take Reading to LA and you stopping in all the cities, but that's like a 16-hour bus ride.
yeah, I was coming from I went from Louisiana to Santa Barbara,
Oh
and
shit. What was
they
that? 2 days?
they took me. Yeah, it took me 2 days. They took me way to San Francisco to come all the way back down. So like we went through
Oh shit.
Oakland, we went through all that shit, and then we had to come all the way back down. So it was like we got through LA at night. It was like 12 at midnight, and then by like 10 in the morning, we had finally reached San Francisco, so we was heading back. And then by the time we get back to where I'm getting dropped off at, it's like 6, 7 at night. I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy. It's like kind of
Yeah.
how Texas is, how they say Texas is. Like if you drive from one side of Texas and try, like, say if you drive from the side of Texas that's close to Louisiana, and you
Yeah.
try to get to El Paso,
From like Galveston to El Paso.
yeah, that shit like 10 hours away. It's like, damn.
Yeah, it's deep. But see, like Tyson said in the chat, it's like if you taking the 99, you taking the 5. If you taking the 99, like so from Sacramento, it's the 99 right there. And you you hit Sacramento, Stockton, Modesto, nigga, all the cities, nigga. Then you get to Fresno, Bakersfield. But if you take the 5, you know what I'm saying, you still go through Sac and Stockton, but then from there you're not really hitting no other cities until you get to like the Grapevine. So it just depends.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that shit was a long ass drive. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, California big as shit, bro. But that's why, like over there, over there, it's like a bunch of cities in like a 2-3 hour radius. You know what I'm saying? Like up
Facts.
here, we got to drive. I drive a lot.
Yeah. You know, that's how it is in Louisiana, the part of Louisiana I was from. Like, say if I wanted to go to Baton Rouge or something, like we had to drive like 5 hours to get there. But like all the other bigger cities are close. Like Baton Rouge is like an hour away from New Orleans, so it shit ain't nothing. You just got to drive over that long ass bridge.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
that shit is crazy, bro. Like I've been to Arkansas, bro. Once, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, but I've been to Little Rock, Arkansas, Come to find out, man, my grandma's had some folks down there and shit. God rest her soul. She had folks down there and shit. I'm like, man, who these light skinned niggas, man? These niggas don't look like why nobody in our family. And shit. I'm like,
Hey, you know what though? Arkansas really not that bad though, bro.
You know,
it's not,
Arkansas,
it's not, it's not. It really ain't.
like, it's
Hey,
not.
it's really not that bad. I ain't gonna lie to. I was the first time I went down there. I've been there. I've been there a few times, but the first time I went there, I was mad because I sat down on the bed because like I didn't. It was so humid out there, and I sat down on the bed, nigga. And my whole butt, nigga. My ass was wet, nigga. Like the bed was wet, nigga. I was mad, bro.
That's
I
how
was like,
human.
nigga,
I ain't gonna lie. I went down there when it was hot as hell too, bro. Like I
yeah, I
went
was
down
like,
there. I think I went down there. What was it? I think it was like early June and shit. Like that's when like the South get they hot weather first. I'm just like, you know what? Let me get
Yeah,
the fuck up out of here. I'm like, yeah. But nah, it
but
was cool down there. Met some folks and shit, man. Cool ass people down there, man. And shit. There's some funny motherfuckers down there. I still ain't been to NO. I still ain't been to Atlanta. Still ain't been to Miami. Even though I tried to go back in my senior year of high school. We ended up in Tampa. Ended up in Tampa, man, for biker week, man. Shit, I ain't never seen so much ass in my life. My homie that's married now. My homie that's married now, he didn't want to leave. He's like, yo, I ain't leaving this motherfucker, bro. Like, yo, Leaf, you go back home. I was like, yo, bro, we gotta get back home, bro. Like, shit, our people's gonna be back, nigga. What you mean? They think we in school. I'm like, yeah, so yeah, I'm like, all right, so we gotta be back home. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie to you. We went down to we tried to
Embarrassing.
go down to Miami and we ended up going down there. My peoples was going for like a week. We ended up going down there for a whole week, almost a whole week. With my homie's brother's car. His shit broke down and shit. So we had to find somebody to fix it, man. He found somebody to fix that shit. I don't even know. I still to this day he ain't even tell me how he got it fixed. But we messed around and got it fixed. Got back home in time and shit. The nigga checked the thermometer. He's like, "Yo, you drove my shit out of town, bro?" He's like, "Nah, I ain't driving it out of town." He's like, "I know you drove it out of town, but you know what? Whatever." And so he ain't give him that much riff about it. Shit. I called him up the other day, cause and he was talking about. He's like, "Yo, I remember that. I remember that time. Oh, funny, y'all niggas drove my shit out of town. I know y'all did. It's like, I ain't drive shit. I ain't had no license. I was just
yeah.
in the car.
Shit,
Shit.
that's crazy, yo. You know, shit, nigga. That's what you damn near expect that from little brothers and shit like that.
That was a senior year. It was '05. We drove down there thinking we was gonna make it to Miami. We made it down to Tampa, and then made it. And the next spot we made it down to Daytona. And we made it on time for Biker Week. I ain't never seen so much ass in my life, Bobby. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
That
that's
shit
fine,
was
nigga. I gotta
ridiculous.
I gotta hit something like that. I ain't never been to no shit like that out
So
there. Like bike week.
Biker Week in Daytona, bro. Just look that shit up. They
I
gonna
went
have
to
a
I went to some shit in Houston before, but it wasn't like no biker week. It was like some biker shit out there, but it was like a big festival. I don't even know what it was, but it was cool though. It was cool. It was like I was young though. I was probably like 16. And that shit was cool. It was like some badass like Jamaican bitches out there. That shit was crazy.
Mhm. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like it's an influx of shit. Like that was like my first time like really going anywhere without family and shit like that. Like without
Yeah,
with a family. We just going. Cause it was really, I ain't gonna lie, what it really was, it was really my pop's idea. But he ain't really he wanted me to do it in a way where my moms didn't know about it, though that way he couldn't say nothing to me about it and shit. He was like, "Yo, didn't I tell you not to go down there?" He give me like the wink wink and shit, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he was always trying to get me to go someplace, bro. And then we finally went. And then I told him about it all after the fact and shit. He was like, "Yeah, I know y'all had a good time, man." I'm looking for your ass to stay. Don't come back to my house. Shit. It's like, this nigga
Man,
wanted me at the house for a minute. So yeah, we had a good ass time, man. My homie who married now, he live overseas. He didn't want to leave. He did not want to leave. We was on some real crazy time, man, bro. Oh man.
man, that
It's
shit
a
was cool. Nigga.
yeah,
Just having fun.
definitely. Yeah, I didn't even nigga, I didn't even catch your ass in New York. Come to think about it, man, I caught Breeze that day, and you caught the
Yeah.
goddamn Liberty game, bro. Like, I think
Yeah,
you
I
went
was
to
I
the
was I
game.
was right there. I was right there in Brooklyn when y'all was at the practice in the park.
Practice in the park. Yeah, we went to.
Yeah.
I actually rolled up late because I had to do something earlier that day, and then Breeze had went live on this video. I was like, this nigga, I know where this nigga at. I'm like, ooh, boom. I jumped right in my car, got rid of some clothes and everything. Jumped right in my car, bro. Ran down there, met up with him, bro. Like, and him and Jay. Shit, Jay. Come to find out, Jay don't live too far from the park. Breeze live in Jersey. But yeah, I had my car. I had my car. I was like, and they had that shit sold up to the teeth because Brooklyn nowadays, as opposed from like back then, they got hella fucking police that like guarding events like that and shit.
Yeah.
Back then you could just roll up in the park like you ain't need no ticket or nothing. But like now they got it all sold up to where
See,
they got
Philly,
it.
the thing is, I would have pulled up, but I had to check out the hotel, and I
Uh-huh.
mean, I flew out that same night of the game.
Right.
So I had flew
And
in
yeah,
early.
and I missed y'all
I
game too, bro.
Yeah,
Like, cause
I flew in early. I flew in early on Saturday. We went to the games, and then the next day on Sunday, I had my bag with me, and I wasn't going to be able to take it into the Barclays, so I had dropped it off at one of the little locker spots they got. They got that little app where you could drop off your luggage and shit.
right.
And so I was trying to find one of them spots, but nigga, my knee was still so sore from the day before because I got that degenerative shit on my knee. So nigga, I was moving kind of slow, and I went to the wrong spot. And there was just so much traffic over there. I had jumped in the Uber because, like, typically I just would have walked down there real quick, but nigga, my knee was hurting, so I had jumped in the Uber, and I went to the wrong spot first, so I had to go to that one. By the time I end up getting my bag there, nigga, it was just too late. So I was just hanging out around the Barclays, and that's when Breeze I pulled up on me.
Oh yeah, definitely. Cause like Barclays, the one thing about Barclays Center, bro, like getting from like once there's a game and event going on, it's just getting around from one side to the other. Because
Yeah,
in the back, of course, they got the cars and shit like that, man. Like you can always find Floyd Mayweather car back there, Money Team, and like where the parking lot area is. But once you get to like where the both of the side entrance, the front and the two side entrances is where the Barclays Center and then the train station meet, like that spot is colluded. Like you got to go walk all the way around the barricade and walk all the way around another barricade and then walk around that to get to the east side entrance. Especially
yeah,
when it's a game taking place, and I know for a fact because we hold so many events. Especially, I ain't gonna lie, the wrestling events like the NXT shit and all of that.
yeah.
Them events, bro, like them events be stacked to the teeth. I met old girl, man, tall chocolate joint. God damn, this bitch bad. She wrestles, she do the events, but she used to hoop. Chick named Lash Legend. That I ain't gonna lie, shorty a big body Benz. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
Uh,
she was out there. She was signing autographs and shit, and out and about, man. I had my cousin with me during the time. He's like, yeah, because he was watching the shit, keep up with her. I seen her, man. She about, I ain't gonna lie, she about like round. She probably like 3 inches shorter than you, nigga. I'm like, oh damn. I'm
shit.
like, yo, I
Yeah.
ain't. She's defined stallion. Like, I'm like, god damn, badass chocolate joint, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, but they like usually events out like downtown
They
Brooklyn
said
now.
Duke said he know exactly what you talking about. He said she went to Mississippi State.
Yeah, she did. She definitely did. I almost. Yep.
Hold on,
That's
what's her name? You said Last Legend.
Lash Legend, yeah. That's her
Let me see
name.
you
Lash
talking about.
Legend. Yeah, look her up, bro. Like that's I ain't gonna lie. She shorty's the bends, nigga. I'm like, God damn. God damn. But she wrestled for the NXT shit and everything. They be
Oh
holding
yeah,
so
yeah,
many.
yeah. No, yeah, yeah. I know her.
Yo, you know that? Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Um, she wrestle now.
Yeah. Yeah. She a whole
What?
wrestler now. Yeah.
I remember her. I used to trip off her before she was. Damn, I didn't know she started wrestling.
Yeah.
I know her. What's her name? Isn't
Forgot
her
her full
like
name.
the something? It's the something Howard, ain't it? Let me
Something like
find.
that.
Let me
Yeah,
find.
you'll find the name online. You
Cause
just
look,
look
cause
just
all this hair, cause she used to play with that with her hair like that. She used to play with all the hair and shit.
right.
Let me find her because I know her, nigga. I ain't know she wrestled now though.
Yeah, on Ariel Howard. Ariel Howard.
Yep. And Riel.
Ariel,
Yep,
yeah.
and Riel Howard. I remember her. Hell yeah, I
Yeah.
remember her.
He said, I remember her.
Yeah, nigga, I used to trip off her, bro. Nigga, I swear to God,
Oh, you
bro.
wanted a piece of that nigga?
Nigga, hell yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. When I saw her ass, I was like, God damn. What's
Yeah.
that ass motherfucker right here? I'm like, oh man. I'm
Yeah,
like, look.
that's right. Cause she not that tall though. Cause she wasn't no big. She played like a wing now.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So I had to be tripping in because she was in some stunner.
Yeah,
She was stunting in her heels or some shit that day or whatever. 'Cause,
yeah,
yeah,
bro.
like,
She used to play like a 2-3. She wasn't no big. She wasn't no big. She played like a 2-3.
oh,
I
okay.
remember
All
her.
right. Yes. But it's a whole snow blizzard outside, and I definitely got to charge this phone because it's gonna be some Uber in the morning because I got to shave this car off, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
So, but yeah,
But
so I'm about to get ready to shut down anyway, bro. But
I shit. If anything, I shit peep you the next time you on shit. If anything, but I'm gonna do that shit that you was telling me that I'm set that challenge. Cause now that I think about it, now I actually got something in motion. It's just going slow as hell. You
yeah,
know
that's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
Like, cause I'm one of them niggas, bro. I feel like a shit gotta go in a pace where it's just like I don't feel like I'm on a treadmill. You know what I'm saying? You ever work a whole bunch of goddamn days, weeks, months, save up. Some shit happened, then you gotta crack the fucking piggy bank and then break it. Then you gotta crack the piggy bank, fix some shit, crack the piggy bank, fix some more shit, and you feel like damn, you gotta start all this shit over. That's what be happening to
Yeah,
me a lot.
yeah,
You know
hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, but I'm gonna
Oh,
definitely
that damn,
take that that that
you
shit
bet.
that shit you was saying, bro. I'm gonna definitely take that in consideration. But let me charge this phone, bro. I'm gonna break out.
All right, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, shit, y'all. Appreciate y'all again. This was episode 104. We'll get with y'all next time. Y'all enjoy yourself, drink some water, love yourself, take care of yourself.